Fab, thank you. I'd got that in my head, I just wanted to double check. Thank you.
I'm really hot. She has.
Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got our best-selling, well, one of our best-selling pieces of fitness equipment. But this, I think, is the absolute #1, because one of the easiest ways to get yourself fitter and healthier is the simple way of walking.
Walking, yeah, but on a machine that goes from 0.8 kilometres an hour up to 8 kilometres per hour.
So not just walking.
No, it's walking,
jogging, running, rowing, cross-training, because this is so unique. It's not just a treadmill. This actually has these incredible sort of Nordic walking sticks, allowing you to row, allowing you to cross-train, working the upper body as well as the lower body.
Full resistance on these arms that you see here. And then when we talk about the speeds, take a look at the difference in speeds. If you're just rehabilitating, obviously always check with your doctor, but you need to get moving again. You can have it from 0.8 kilometres. Then in the middle there, you can see that mid-range. And then when you really want to run, you can on this. We're not even at full speed here, are we?
No, which is fantastic. So if you really are into your running, and perhaps it's the weather that's stopping you getting out and about, perhaps you go to the gym and it is only the actual treadmill that you use. You've got a treadmill at home that actually folds down and hides away under the sofa, under the bed. It's so compact, it's going to fit into your home. But when it's in your home, it means it'll fit into your everyday life. When you're watching a bit of TV, jump onto the treadmill, and honestly, walking, if you're lucky enough to be able to walk, you can walk yourself healthy. And the NHS are passionate about a brisk walk being good for your health.
You can see there the NHS recommend a brisk 10-minute daily walk. It has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. And don't think that's loads. If you did 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, you've pretty much covered your weekly exercise, and walking on a treadmill counts towards that recommended exercise. If you want to shop with us, it's simple. You just need that number at the top of your screen, 155216. We've got a brilliant price, a great discount, and we've got a great guest coming up joining us very shortly. Katie's with us. We call her sellout Katie because that's what tends to happen.
Usually what happens. Yeah, I've got a market-beating deal. You've got a show special. It's only this price for the show, and you can split that cost as well with PayPal on our website. But when we sell out, there's a good chance, because you absolutely love this. Whilst we've got the stocks, when it sells out, sadly, not sadly, you can buy it elsewhere, but you won't get the deal you've got with us tonight.
You can see at MAXhealth and HomeRight, £499. At Costco, almost £480. At DIY.com, £460, just shy of £1. We've got it for less than 300, and that comes down to £102.98 if you use PayPal and you pay online. shopontv.co.uk. If you want to order on the phone, you can. 03333 241 241.
Massive savings on a whole, saving £200. So don't go anywhere. Stay with us and learn why this sells out time and time again, and grab it while the stock's available. A very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got one of our best-selling fitness pieces of equipment. This isn't just a treadmill. We're not going to just walk you healthy. It's also got upper body resistance. So this is a treadmill that's like a cross trainer, that's like a rowing machine, and honestly can allow you to so easily walk yourself to a healthier, happier you.
Not just walking, as Hayley said. You can walk on here, you can jog, you can run. You've got upper body resistance. That is amazing. Those handles make it feel like a rowing machine, a cross trainer. When you pull back, you've got full resistance, up to 30 kg of resistance with the arms. So you're getting a full body workout.
So it's like 3 different machines in one, but you've got great speed. So this allows you so easily to do a brisk walk, to do a slow walk, a rehabilitation walk, but then actually to get into a really nice fast walk using the upper body actual handles. But then if you want to, you can run with this machine, you can jog on this machine. This is for the healthiest of people and people starting in fitness. If you want to get a little bit fitter, if you know you need to do something, honestly, go onto the internet and put, is walking good for my health? What are the health benefits of walking? The NHS are passionate that a brisk walk is so good for your health.
You can see here the NHS recommend a brisk 10-minute daily walk, having lots of health benefits and counting towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. And don't think 150 minutes? If you do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening, you've pretty much covered everything.
And do it while you're watching the TV, because you won't even realise you're doing it. You'll easily do 10 minutes watching the news in the morning, easily do 10 minutes watching your favourite soap at night, and you'll be blown away how quickly you burn those calories, how you build up that strength in the legs, how you start to tone and strengthen by just doing one of the simplest things. If you're lucky enough to walk one step in front of another for a healthier you. But don't forget, this isn't just a treadmill. This is a treadmill with upper body resistance that allows you to do a full body workout. Not having an arm day, not having a leg day, doing it all at once without even thinking about it. And it's all about the features. It's all about what you're getting for your money. And my goodness, you're getting so much for your money, and we've got a market-beating price.
Walking, jogging and gentle running up to 8 kilometres per hour. You've got a grey LCD display that has a timer on there. It has a calorie counter on there to motivate you. Tells you how far you've gone. The handles we've talked about, that great resistance. But storage-wise, if you're thinking I haven't got room for a treadmill, you have, because those handles fold down and it'll go underneath the sofa, underneath the bed.
And that's not just your treadmill under the sofa, under the bed. That's your rowing machine. That's your cross trainer. All in one machine, hiding away when you want to pop it away, but then so easy to get out as well. It's on wheels, so really easy to manoeuvre. But my goodness, we are busy already. We've got a market-beating deal. It's a show special. The clock on the screen means it's going back up in price at the end of our show. So if you're watching on +1, I would just check the stock, because I'm not sure we'll have stock available. If we do, we will honour that price. But sadly, if it has sold out, you can buy elsewhere. Now, it is sadly you can buy it elsewhere, because sadly it's more expensive than our deal tonight. You've got a £200 saving on our price, but very much prices elsewhere.
Yeah, MAXhealth directly and home right, you're looking at £499. At Costco, almost $480. At DIY.com, almost $460. Well, our show special price, remember, for the duration of the show, we've reduced it down to $299.99. Now, you don't have to pay that today. £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Your item number, if you've not shopped before, 155216. And if you're paying online and you want to take advantage of PayPal Pay in 3, £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. It really is the time to get hold of this on the show special price.
Really one of our most popular products fitness-wise. You really have got one machine that does so much, that is so compact, which is market-beating in price and so easy. If you know you need to make some changes, you want to be a little bit fitter, a little bit stronger, or perhaps you love your fitness, but actually perhaps you can't afford to go to the gym anymore and you loved going on the treadmill. This is your treadmill for your home, but also gives you that upper body resistance. So it is like a cross trainer, it is like a row machine, but that price only for the show if the stock survives. So grab it whilst it's there. We're busy already. But something else that is really popular, I've got these on now, are a pair of leggings that are intelligent. And what does that mean?
Well, these are the Green Drop compression leggings. The reason they're so good, well, imagine having a pair of leggings that help firm, tighten and tone your legs, rejuvenating and improving skin elasticity. They may reduce cellulite and fatty deposits, fatty tissue deposits on the legs. Got a great slimming effect on the body as well.
So this is all about firming, tightening, toning your legs, your bottom, your tummy, whilst you're wearing leggings. It's all about the incredible ingredients in the leggings. And whilst you're wearing them, it's massaging them into the body. You've got a full waist stretch, so they're so comfortable to wear. They also wick away moisture, so they're great for all-day comfort. It doesn't matter if it's a hot day or a cold day. If it's a hot day, they'll keep you cool. If it's a cold day, they'll keep you warm. It's going to work all year round. They're great for travelling as well because of that compression. They're super buttery, soft and lightweight, so they're super comfortable to wear all day in every situation, or if you want to wear them for workouts as well. And then you've got that really incredible compression that actually helps to improve blood circulation.
The ingredients that are in here are massaged into your body as you wear them,
and
all day comfort.
In that incredible material as well, which is fantastic.
And that four-way stretch means they don't go see-through like some leggings do. Really comfortable, yes. Nice high waist on them as well.
Yeah, which don't roll down when you're bending over, picking the kids up, or if you're doing yoga and things like that. Now, these are always really popular. Size-wise, I know we are limited on some of the sizes. We haven't got as many in stock as we would like. If you want to get to the small, it's an 8 to 10, medium 12 to 14 and so on. If you're in between sizes, size down. So if you're between a 10 and a 12, go for the small, go for the 8 to the 10. And you are getting a twin pack. Yeah, 2 pairs for £55. They should be £70. Everyday wear them underneath things. You'll absolutely love the way they feel. So 802080 is your item number. Already busy across the show. Something else we've just got to mention quickly before we're back on our treadmill, because awesome. You are loving that treadmill. The perfect marriage is collagen. Collagen is something that's in our bodies. When we're born, we're full of collagen. It's virtually the glue that holds your body together, but sadly as we age, from our early 20s, it starts to deplete. So you can see in your body, have a little look. It's in your bones, your muscles, your ligaments. It's in your skin in abundance. And as it depletes, and in the graph you'll see, sadly, from your early 20s, it starts to deplete. You see it in your skin, lines, wrinkles, sagginess, the droopy jowls.
You feel it in your joints.
Yes, getting out of bed, and all of a sudden you feel old. And that's what happens, sadly, as you lose collagen. So doesn't it make sense if you're losing collagen, if you were lacking in iron, you'd take an iron capsule. So if you're losing collagen and it's making you look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to actually take collagen because it gets that balance.
And look
back
at the benefits
in
that
life.
you get there. If you want a multi-order, the longer you take it, the better the benefits. $29.99 is the price, and if you are multi-ordering, you'll only pay one postage. So 234270 is your item number. It's 10,000 milligrams per serving, so it's a real quick absorption that you get there. 234270.
And it's like any supplement, the longer you take it, the better those results. So I would get at least 2 bottles of that. And of course, once you spend over £30, you can split that cost with PayPal. And if you're popping it in with your treadmill, oh my word, honestly, the perfect marriage. You're getting health from outside in and inside out. We're hugely busy. It's only going to be as long as stock is available. It is a show special. It's only this deal for the show. If you're watching on +1, I'm already going to say check that price and check the stock is there, because sadly I don't think we're going to have a stock available. And that price, market beating, saving £200 not only on our deal but on virtually everywhere elsewhere. The cheapest price that we found, the most affordable, was nowhere near ours. It was still £160 more than our price. So please, when we sell out, and I'm going to say when because I think we've got a massive chance of selling out tonight. We're starting so busy. You can head elsewhere, but sadly, not our deal.
No, the price at MAXhealth right now, £499. Same at home, right? At Costco, you're looking at just under $480, and at DIY.com, they've got a bit of a deal. It's £459. We've got it for less than $300. And if you're paying online with a PayPal account, £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Now, if you've never shopped with us before, it's simple. You just need that number at the top of the screen, 155216. And this treadmill is for every level of fitness, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're rehabilitating, you can go nice and slow. It starts at 0.8 kilometres per hour. If you like to do a brisk walk, if you like to jog, you can jog on this. You can run up to 8 kilometres per hour. But don't forget, the uniqueness with this treadmill is you've also got the upper body workout. You've got these incredible sort of Nordic sticks that have got great resistance. So you can use this like a rowing machine. You can use this like a cross trainer. And those handles fold down. Seeing the different speeds there, honestly, wherever you are in your fitness. If you love running, if you love jogging, but the weather's stopping you doing that. If perhaps you were a gym member and you're just not able to afford the gym anymore and you loved the treadmill, because that's what a lot of people use when they go to the gym.
Pretty much the only thing a lot of people use.
This is in your home, but it's not just a treadmill. It is your rowing machine if you use it correctly. It's also your cross trainer. Oh my word, we're so busy.
We've already got queues on the phones. 03333 241 241. The operators will get to you as soon as possible. But go to the website and you will find everything that we've got on our show. Go to the live on air button. Click on there, scroll down. It'll take you to all the products that we're featuring on the live show. There's the treadmill. We've got it at the reduced price, the show special price of under £300. But you will absolutely love how versatile this is and how great the storage is as well.
Yeah, the fact the handlebars fold down, this will store away under a sofa, under a bed. So even if you've got a bed sit, if you've got a flat, if you're in quite a compact area, which I think lots of us are, this will fit into your everyday home. You don't need to have a gym in your home. This is your gym wherever you've got the space. But we're not alone.
Look who's here.
We told you Katie
Sparkles
was here.
herself.
Sellout Katie has joined us. Hello, my lovely. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. We're good when you're here because we know it's going to be a busy night.
It's going to be a busy night, and it doesn't surprise me. We are the only company in the UK that actually has this resistance in the arms.
This is what blew us away.
Yeah.
It's 30 kg resistance, kids, so it is no fooling, all right? This is, I can feel it, and I'm just rowing. But it's really interesting, too, because if maybe your legs are going faster, maybe you're walking, maybe you're jogging, don't pay attention to that. Just keep doing what you're doing on the treadmill, and then work into the arms. That you just have to kind of disconnect your upper body to the lower body.
It feels really natural, though, doesn't it, as soon as you get on here?
Totally that. And I love the fact that you're doing, I don't like to go and do a leg day, you know, and have an arm day. I like to get it all done in the very beginning. So
all at once.
You're getting your arms, you can row like I'm doing, you're getting into the biceps, the triceps, the shoulders. You can cross-train, and because there's so much range of motion, the really cool thing is you're getting into the abs, the obliques, and around into the back area. You can lock the arms in place. And I love this because it feels like you're on a bicycle.
Now, this is really popular at the minute because it feels like now we're walking uphill.
Yeah.
And walking
Or cycling, yeah.
up on a treadmill is so good for the buttocks, the back of the legs,
hamstrings,
the core.
calves. Yeah, joints. We're bringing all that synovial fluid, which is what movement does for the joints.
And moving is so important, isn't it?
You've got to move it or you lose it, kids. That's what happens.
And Katie, you do lots of shows and exhibitions, not only in the UK, internationally as well. You're
I'm
all over the place.
international.
You are. She's everywhere. But the great thing is you bring us some great pieces of equipment, but for every level of fitness.
Yeah, exactly that. And you know what? I have to say, I'm going to just go down to the very beginning and show you just how easy it is.
Can we just mention before you start, 10% of the entire stock already sold out and gone. We've been on the air for
20
10 minutes. If that, you desperately need to check your baskets out. I think we're already in situations on the phones. If you do get into a queue, we will get to you as soon as possible. The easiest way to jump onto the website, but do check your basket out as soon as you can. It's going to be stock or clock tonight. It's a time limited offer. It's this price only for the show, but I do think we may actually sell out. Now I'm going to go down right to the lowest speed whilst you talk everyone through how to use it.
Well, this is what I love. I personally hate getting gym equipment and going, how do I get on it? Especially
this looks
treadmills.
confusing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing it wrong.
Some of those treadmills in the gym, they have that big control
like
panel.
A plane, aren't they?
And you have to put in how many kids you have and your postcode and all the things.
There are loads of questions.
Do you know what I mean?
Your age,
and I'm like, forget it, I'm getting off. I
can't. Jump on and go.
This is jump on and go. So first of all, when you get it at home, there's literally one thing you have to do. You have to you get a little Allen key.
Okay.
And so you put you plug in the electrics. It's a jack that you plug in, and then you just screw in the Allen key and you turn it on.
So you just put in that top section of the handle.
That's exactly right. Yeah. You've got a toggle, and if you push it forward, you're going to increase the speed. You're going to turn it on and increase the speed. When you pull it back towards you, that takes the speed off and it will stop it. The one thing I like to stress is it's a sensitive little toggle. So don't just
if you hold it forward, it'll keep
You'll
increasing.
be Usain Bolt, and I don't want that to happen. You do have a safety, which is a magnet, and so you can just lift the magnet straight up, and that stops it on a dime.
That's like an automatic cut-off.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you've got young children and you don't want them playing with this.
That's right.
It's a bit like the key to the ignition, so if you hide that away somewhere, they can't use it.
Put it in the adult drawer, so they can't use it because it won't work without it. Very low in energy consumption, I want to say that as well, and that's really wonderful. There are 4 stabilizers, so if you have neighbors downstairs, they're not going to hear you. And also, too, I don't know, I'm going to turn mine on and we can kind of just hear how quiet it is. Just so you know, too, on the LCD, you always get in a 3-2-1.
So that's on the readout that you look down at.
which I'm going to also explain as well.
Brilliant.
I'm just going to bring the speed up. But if you're rehabilitating, like I think we kind of touched on, it's really nice to know that the treadmill itself has a quasi-sprung feel to it. So it's not like walking on hard
it's not solid,
Exactly. And you know what? That's why a lot of us, in the wintertime especially, or in the summertime, it was beautiful here, and now all of a sudden it's freezing cold
We
and
have
raining
everything
again.
in a day, don't we? Every season in a day.
But it's really nice to know that the surfaces are solid. You're not going to go out. A lot of people are worried about going after dark when they get home. This is in the comfort of your own home. So yeah, the treadmill itself is quasi-sprung, and and again, like I said, if you're rehabilitating, you can go slow. If you just need to get the movement going. I know the first time after I had one of my knee surgeries, one of them, I had to start walking immediately. And I was like, what? But you have to get the movement back in the joints.
Lots of surgeries are like that, aren't they?
Always check with your surgeon or your
check.
GP. But my mum had her hips done, and virtually as soon as she woke up, they wanted her up and moving. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. And my mum, she's 87, she's 88 this year, and she has a treadmill. She uses the hand static all the time, and she only ever uses it at the low
nice and
speed.
slow.
It allows us to get those steps into every day.
And that's the beauty of it. You're allowing to get the movement movement. If you're elderly or older or haven't been moving, just use these for stability, okay?
Yeah.
That's the really nice thing.
Should just mention,
Uh-oh.
another 5% of the stock has gone, so 15% now of the stock has sold out and gone. It's a show special. It's only this price for the show, but the honest truth is it's going to be stock or clock.
Yeah.
Tonight. You love this product. When we have it, it often sells out, and I think tonight is going to be one of those nights. If you've got it in a basket, check that basket through. You're investing in yourself, and not just a treadmill. Remember, a cross trainer, a rowing machine, the fact that it folds flat, goes under the sofa, goes under the bed for storage, the fact it speeds from 0.8, so like we're saying, rehabilitation, but then you can do a brisk walk, but then you can do a really fast run up to 8 kilometers per hour. So you have got, honestly, every option. Wherever you are in your fitness, whether you love the gym, but perhaps you can't afford to go to the gym anymore, but actually really all you used was the treadmill, and you did like the cross trainer. This is it all in one, but it is only this price for the show, and I don't think it's going to survive the show. If we do sell out, it is a brand you know, it's a brand you can find elsewhere, but our deal is super market beating. On a whole, you are saving £200. The best price we found, you're still saving 160.
So at MAXhealth, you can see it's $499. At Home Right, you'll pay $499. At Costco, they've got a bit of reduction. Comes down to just under £480. And at DIY.com, we're still looking at nearly $460. Our show special price, whilst we have it in stock, less than $300. $299.99. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Apologies if you're waiting on the phones. The operators will get to you as soon as possible. It's a couple of minutes wait on the phones. That's how busy we are. If you can get to the website, shopontv.co.uk, there you will find everything we've got.
Social media-wise, at the minute, treadmills are so popular, and this is your treadmill
like
in your home.
This with this upper body workout.
Not with this technology, not allowing you to do the upper body as well, not with such an incredibly well-made machine that does so much. But do check your baskets through, because I think you could be disappointed tonight. We are busy.
Exactly. You know what? And it doesn't surprise me. We bring this on and it sells out. It sells out every single time because it's a whole gym workout in one.
Yeah. So where were we up to? We've got to recap. I think we were on the screen.
We were on the screen. So
reader.
yeah, let's talk about the LCD screen. This just is on a loop.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have obviously the speed that you're on. And again, remember, go careful with the speed if you're increasing and you're just starting to use it. And then you have the distance that you've traveled, and then you have the calories that you've burned, and you have the time that you've been on. And the thing I like about that is you can actually you have this little competition with yourself. Do you know what I mean? So I was on for 10 minutes yesterday. I burned this many calories, and you've got that constant loop going, which is great. The thing I haven't shown you, and also too, remember guys, most treadmills are big and bulky and they vibrate, and it's just, you have to get them in one room. You're not going to be able to move there. There's no way, unless you had a crane, to move it. So this is absolutely the most.
Katie, another 5% of the stock. 20% of the stock.
Every time you speak.
Sold out.
I mean, every time I talk.
And you know, when you were saying about a treadmill normally being so huge, a friend of mine, she bought a treadmill for her home. It was an absolute nightmare to get it in. They got it downstairs. They'd got like a little bit of a basement. Got it put down there. When they moved, they actually left it.
Yeah.
Because the thought of trying to move that again.
Crazy.
They were like, no,
Do you know that's funny? Because that's not the first time I've heard that story. People have just, we can't move it, so you might as well have it.
You need a gym room, don't you?
You need a gym room.
And we haven't all got a home that allows us to have a gym room. Now you've got your gym wherever you've got that space.
Come on.
That's your gym.
This is the most amazing feature. I mean, most treadmills, like we said, you need a crane, but this is on wheels. So you can just scoot it in front of the TV. Oh, I want to look at the conservatory, as you guys all say over here. Or you want to just store it up, right? It'll stay by itself.
Yeah.
So look at this. I remember the first time I was on, we compared
It's
this
really quite slim, isn't it?
It's
so that
so
would fit.
slim.
If you've got a gap between a wardrobe and a set of drawers in a bedroom, that would slip there if you needed it to.
It's 13 centimeters, you guys. I mean, look how slim that is.
And then we're seeing it going under the sofa there, so under a sofa, under a bed. And that's not just a treadmill under your sofa, under your bed. That is a cross trainer, that is a rowing machine, that is your brisk walker, that's your jogger, that's your runner.
Or bike uphill. I mean, it's everything you want.
Because you can do so many different types of exercise on there, remember. And if you're someone like me who doesn't like exercise, but I know I should get my steps in. Getting your steps in is so important, isn't it?
We know that, don't we? And if you go onto the internet and put his walking, what are the health benefits of walking?
Yes.
But actually, you don't have to do tens of thousands of steps like they always said. If you just put in what's the health benefits of doing 2,000 steps a day, 3,000 steps a day, you'll be blown away from head to toe how beneficial.
Yeah.
Something that we're naturally meant to do. If we're lucky enough to be able to walk, get those steps into your everyday, because you will really be shocked just how beneficial it is.
Even the NHS recommend a 10-minute daily walk because it has so many of those health benefits that Hayley's talking about, and it counts towards your weekly exercise. It says 150 minutes of weekly exercise, but imagine if you did 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, you've pretty much covered the entire week.
Yep.
And walking on your treadmill, it counts towards that exercise.
Exactly. I mean, and again, this will sync up with your Fitbits, and so any way you're tracking.
Oh, so it'll track your steps and things, right?
Yeah.
And just put the TV on, and before you know it, you've done 2,000 steps.
Put your soap opera on, honey, and you are done. And I love the fact that it's so compact, but I love that you can do your whole workout all at once.
When you see the resistance as well, Hayley loves working out. Can't get to the gym at the minute because she just don't have time. She went out again today in a gym outfit, but never got to the gym.
But didn't get. Because that is the problem. It's time. We're time limited. I do like exercise, but it's fitting it into your everyday. When you've got something like this at home, the great thing is you so easily can get this out, watch the TV, watch the news in the morning, and you are exercising without even really thinking about it, because it's one step in front of another at the speed that's good for you.
Right.
But don't forget upper body as well.
Upper body at the same time. And if you're a runner, this goes up to 8 kilometers per hour. You can get your run on.
That's impressive, isn't it? Yeah.
And I love the fact, too, that you can start with your walk. Then you can get into a jog, you know. Speed-wise, I'd start between 3 and 4, and that would be your brisk walk as far as speeds.
Okay.
When you're getting into 5 and 6, that's going to be more of a jog. 7 and 8, you're running. You're definitely running.
We're so busy already. If you do want to add this into a basket, 155216 is the item number. So many of you have got them in baskets already. Remember, it's not yours until you check out, until you confirm that order. A machine that's really great for storage. You can get an upper body workout, a full body workout, because you can work on all those different areas and for all levels, remember. The other thing to point out is the weight limit's brilliant, 120 kilos, so it's 18.9 stone.
That's amazing.
Lots of domestic equipment cuts out about 15 stone,
exactly,
doesn't it?
yeah.
And the other thing to point out, I think, is height-wise, because when I first saw this, I thought it's not going to be big enough for me because of my stride. I'm 6'4", but even when I stride out on this, I can get a really good pace on it.
I love it when you go on, because I have so many guys that are like, oh, it's going to be too short.
It's not going to be big enough, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I work with a guy who's I always say 6'3", I forgot it was 6'4". Anyway, he's super tall. And
I am shrinking.
We all are.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's amazing. And I'm actually very turned out. I'm a dancer. My feet are, I'm a duck. Right? And the cool thing about this is it's wide enough that my feet are fine. So if you have this in your basket, you guys, just don't think about it.
Well, another 5% of the stock has gone. That's, let's say, 25% of the stock now.
I don't think we're
Sold
keeping
out,
up,
We've got twice as many people ordering as already sold. This stock is going to go really, really quickly. Sean was mentioning, even at his height, that the stride is there. Though the machine is really compact, you've got this great platform that gives you the right stride. The arms, again, don't forget, great resistance on those. Use it like a row machine, use it like Nordic sticks, use it like a cross trainer. You can walk nice and slow, perhaps you're rehabilitating. 0.8 kilometres per hour is the start, but then you can go right up to 8 kilometres per hour. So whether you want to jog on here, brisk walk, rehabilitate, run. And honestly, when you see the split screen, I'm not running at full pace. I'm not a great runner. I love to walk, and walking is so good for you.
Yeah.
But you're seeing here just an idea of the, you know, sort of the starting speed, the middle speed, but I promise you the running speed, I was probably on about 6 rather than 8.
You don't normally like jogging outside because it's so hard on the joints.
Jars my knees, but it's a lovely spring to this, isn't there?
This spring is so nice, and that's a really, really good point, because a lot of people don't run anymore, you know, just for that reason. And so you have the ability now to get back and do what you love to do, which I think is great.
And we're meant to walk. When we were created, that's what we were meant to do. We were meant to move. And if you're lucky enough to be able to walk, you should be fitting steps into your everyday. But it's hard.
Yeah.
The weather's not great. Perhaps you don't feel safe on the pavements. Perhaps, you know, you just don't feel safe walking on your own. Perhaps you're really time poor. I love exercising, but I just don't have time at the minute. Life gets in the way. And all of a sudden, when you've got something like this in your home, like this email, actually, Joanna, she'd got herself into a bit of a situation. This is an email we had many years ago, actually, because we've worked with treadmills for many years. I will be honest, the treadmill Joanna bought wasn't as good as this, and it wasn't as affordable as this, but these were her comments, and she said, the treadmill is fantastic. She said, it's literally changed my life. She said, I'm not over-exaggerating. It truly has changed my life. She said she'd become lazy and sluggish, and I think we can all relate to this. She'd started eating far too much of the wrong stuff. She was drinking tea and fizzy drinks. I was indulging in sweets and snacks all day long. And one of the main reasons for that is she had started working from home. She said, there's a moment of clarity when I realised what a slippery slope I was on. When I jumped up to a size 16, I think all of a sudden you notice that day, suddenly those trousers don't fit. I'm in a bit of a situation like that. You're putting things on, you think that's just that bit too tight.
That's scary.
And she realised, you know, the other thing was she was getting out of breath doing the simplest of tasks. She said, I saw the treadmill whilst I was channel hopping, and I thought, what do I have to lose? She, on the first day, so when she first got it home, the very first day, she walked 3,000 steps.
Great, brilliant.
And that was okay, she said. The next day I walked 5,000, and then my journey began. She said, I now do 3 walking sessions a day, total of 12,000 steps. She said, I have a glass of water before and after each session. That's a good habit to get into as well.
Great.
No more fizzy drinks for her, no more silly snacking. If I feel sluggish or I need a boost, what she actually does now, rather than going for the biscuit tin, she jumps back on for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm totally energised. This is when we talk about happy endorphins. This is the buzz that exercise gives to your body. It's the best kickstart to get you fitter, to get you healthier. She says, my mind's more focused. I'm more positive. She says, I'm now eating well. I'm now drinking well. She says, I feel great. And she says, and I smile more. She says, and the list goes on.
That's amazing.
This I put down to this treadmill as it absolutely motivated me into getting my body moving. I use it every day, and I love it.
That's
now,
great.
we've got to warn you, a third of the entire stock has sold out and gone. I really do think you'll be writing an email like that. Remember, our price is market beating. It's a time-limited offer. The price on your screen is only for the show. If you're watching on +1, I don't think we'll have any stock. If we do, we will honour the price, but just check the stock. You can buy it elsewhere, so when we sell out, you're going to be still a little bit upset. And I'm saying when, because I'm pretty confident we are going to sell out tonight, because this stock is absolutely flying. But you can then buy it elsewhere, but sadly, Sean, nowhere near our price.
No, at MAXhealth Fit directly, you're looking at $499. At HomeRight, the same, $499. At Costco, they've got a bit of a reduction. It's just under $480. And at DIY.com, you're looking at just under $460. Our show special brings it down to $299.99.
So it's not like you're saving £20, £30.
Hundreds.
and £50, which we often do, great savings of £50. You're saving £200, £180. The best price, £160 saving off the best price we could find. So honestly, we've got the deal. We've got the treadmill with multitasks. So we're not just about walking, we're not just about lower body.
That is great, isn't it? A treadmill is great for the lower movement, for walking. But on here, you can walk, you can jog, you can run, but you can get an upper body workout as well. The resistance in these arms is amazing. I was blown away by this because I thought it was just going to be stability, you know, like a walking stick. But when you see Hayley pull back on those sticks, look at the resistance. As Katie said, up to 30 kg in resistance that you've got there. Brilliant, it really is.
It really is amazing that you can do so much. It can be a rowing machine, it can be a cross trainer. It allows you to walk nice and slow if you're rehabilitating. So perhaps you're walking again for the first time. Perhaps you've had, my mum had her hips done. And obviously always check with your surgeon and GP, but as soon as she actually woke up, they wanted her to walk. So perhaps you're trying to get back walking again. Go nice and slow. Use these for stability, which is what my mum does. She's 87, she's 88 this year, and that's how she uses it. She has got a treadmill upstairs, and it's upstairs because she knows she then has to do the steps upstairs to get onto the treadmill. But every step, and she doesn't walk for hours, she doesn't walk really fast. She limits this to how it works for her, gets those steps into her every day. But then you can brisk walk on this. You can jog on here. It goes up to 8 kilometers per hour. You can run on here. I can't even run at full pace on this. But remember, on top of all of that, that lower body toning, strengthening, getting that figure back, getting that strength back, getting your fitness levels up. You're also using that upper body with these amazing resistance bands, or I saw that they're sticks really, like Nordic sticks. So this is like then a rowing machine. This is like a cross trainer. And if you lean them forward, and this is huge at the minute on the internet, this makes you feel like you're walking up a hill. So then you can get that speed up and really brisk walk, really working the buttocks, the back of the legs, the calves, and really is a great way of getting that strength. Strength training, so popular now. But our deal is the biggest thing. I mean, you really have got a multitasking treadmill, but you've got a market-beating price, and that stock, I think I just heard 40% of that stock virtually sold out and gone, and so many in baskets. They're all panicking now.
There's slight panic in the gallery, yes. Yeah.
And they're like, what do we do then when it sells out? Because I really do think this is going to go. It's an amazing product, and it's a product that not only will fit into your everyday, because it's in your home, so when it's there, you'll use it. It will fit into anybody's home because it's not a big bulky machine.
No, the handles fold down and then it'll move. It's got wheels on the front of it, so it's really easy to move from room to room. If you want to put it under a sofa, it'll slot right underneath the sofa, so when you're not using it, and when you want to get it out, it's really easy to get out and move from room to room. It really is as simple as that.
Well,
now,
yeah, you could have it in the conservatory and watch the garden, watch the birds, watch the squirrels. You could have it in front of the TV and watch your favourite soap.
Now, what about that model? We used to work with a model on treadmill shows. Absolutely fabulous. And it motivated her to change everything in her life.
We watched her change because she started as a model on the treadmill show when we first had treadmills, wasn't it?
Yep, yep.
And she bought one after the very first show. She was like, oh my goodness, this is great. It's just walking, but she could feel her heart rate getting up. She could feel she was burning calories. She got off and she felt like she'd really done a workout. And she thought, I'm going to get one of these, which she did. And then every time she came in to do a show, she looked a little bit trimmer, a bit brighter, a bit lighter. Then she started wearing different makeup.
Changing the way she dressed.
Changing her hair, changing her clothes completely. And then, honestly, she changed her body and her mind so much. She started then doing things she'd never have dreamt of doing before. No. She went to dance classes.
Yeah, they went on dance classes.
Which she would never have done. But one of the biggest things is she came in one day and she was like, I've booked a cruise. And she was like, I would never have booked a cruise because I don't think I would have managed to walk around the ship for a start.
Yeah, she was worried about that, wasn't she?
And then when we went into ports, I'd never managed, you know, to be up and out and get down the gangway and get onto buses and things to do the places we're visiting. She was so excited because she was gave her a confidence to live again.
And she used to put the treadmill in front of the TV and do virtual walks around the world. So she'd go walk around Sydney Harbour or Miami Beach. And it was such a motivation for a fitness journey, really. And when we talk about fitness, it's not just for fitness, it's about keeping moving, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if we're lucky enough to be able to walk...
It's about living, isn't it? Because we're meant to move. When we were created, there were no cars or buses. Jobs weren't sitting on, you know, at a desk, not moving. Everything was physical because we were meant to move. That's why, as a nation, everything we do now is very static. We work, we sit in an office, we sit in a car, we sit on a train, we sit on a bus. Our hobbies are sitting in front of TVs, on our phone, on tablets. We don't move enough, and that's sadly why, as a nation, we are becoming a bigger nation. We're eating the wrong things. Life's completely changed, and you've got to get that balance back. And sometimes that can be tricky. If someone said to you, you've got to start exercising, you've got to start moving, where do you start? Gym can be daunting. Going out running, I can't run. And perhaps the thought of people watching you doing those things, you think there's no chance, that's never going to happen. Perhaps you've always tried New Year's resolution, but always fail. If you're lucky enough to be able to walk, that's all we're doing, one step in front of another. Can you hear my voice? I'm getting out of breath. My heart rate's getting up. I'm doing a brisk walk. I'm doing 5 kilometres per hour, nice brisk walk. But don't forget, this isn't just a treadmill where you can walk nice and slow, where you can brisk walk, where you can jog, where you can run up to 8 kilometres per hour. This also has the upper body resistance. And those resistance arms allows you to use this like a rowing machine, to use this like a cross trainer, to work the upper body. I mean, how incredible is that? Super versatile. It's like at least 3 different machines in one.
In fact, if you take it down to the slowest speed, and I won't go right up to the highest speed, but I'll take it right up so you see just the variation live here in the studio. We're very different sizes, different weights, but the great thing about this treadmill is it really is for everybody. And I am proper striding out on this. I'm 6'4", and to move like this on a bit of kit like this, where you feel really secure and safe, I think we can really see the versatility there, can't we?
And remember, you've got the handles that can be static if you are rehabilitated. They can be your cross trainer, they can be your rowing machine. Lean forward, it's like you're walking uphill, and that is so popular at the minute on, on your treadmills. This is in your home. This is a price you can't afford to miss out on. And what I will say is you need to order this really quickly. So I'm still going slow, but now I'm pressing my button forward. Now I'm getting that brisk walk in. We are hugely busy, but remember, only as long as the stock is there, and that stock is a marking beating price. You're saving £200 of our regular deal. However, when we sell out, and I keep saying that because stock-wise, where are we? Stock-wise...
Approaching 50% already.
Nearly half the stock has sold out and gone, and we're 1:45. We're on air until 3 o'clock.
1:45?
No, we're 1:45. Oh my goodness.
No.
Well, no wonder they're panicking. What are we
Not even
gonna do?
an hour yet.
We've still got 2 hours, 15 minutes, and we're nearly half the stock. Now, the good news is you can get it elsewhere. The bad news is you're not going to buy it elsewhere when we sell out, because sadly, price-wise, it is on a whole £200, £280, £160 more expensive. Now, I'm saying quite confidently when we sell out, I do think we will. But if we don't, our price will go back up to $499. Massive saving today.
So at MAXhealth Fit directly at Home Right, you're looking at £200 more than our price. Even at Costco, £180 more. And then when we're looking at DIY.com, just shy of £160 more than our show special price. Now, we've got to explain once again, the price is reduced just for the duration of the show. We will hold that price on our +1 channels if there's any stock stock left. So if you are watching on +1, please check the website to see if there's any stock remaining. And for anybody who's not shopped with us before, it's really simple. You just need the number on your screen. 155216 is your item number to get shopping for a treadmill that's going to give you an upper body workout, that's going to be a rowing machine, that's going to be a cross trainer. And if you don't want to pay the full amount today, if you've got a PayPal account and you pay online, it's £102.98 on your first of 3 payments. The website is always the easiest place. Go to the live on-air area that you see there. It clicks you through to the live show. There's the treadmill, I should say, treadmill, tread female, treadmill, tread whatever you like. The treadmill is down to $299.
And it's not just a treadmill, it's not just about walking, brisk walking, jogging, running. This is the upper body workout, this is your cross trainer, this is your rowing machine. This is one of the most versatile products that we have fitness-wise here at Shop on TV. It's one of your absolute favourites, and your saving is huge. If you are on the phones, we apologise. We've had queues since the beginning of the show, and we will get to you as soon as we can. The easiest way, like Sean was saying, is to jump on the website if you can and split that cost. But what you're doing today is investing in you, a healthier you, a happier you, possibly a trimmer you. What is life at the moment? I know for lots of us, it gets very stressful. And one of the best ways to clear your mind is to move, is to exercise. Happy endorphins, they say. I call it happy dolphins. And that really does, that fog that you sometimes have in your head seems to clear that fog. For me, fitness is a big part of it, is how I feel. But then it's also body-wise. Perhaps you are fed up of feeling bloated, feeling that all your clothes are tight. You're going into the summer, you're hating how you look. This is allowing you to get exercise into your day, one step in front of another. Not asking you to do a difficult class, not asking you to go to a gym and spend hours at the gym. Just something easy for you to do at home. Walking yourself fit. And go onto the internet, put the health benefits of walking. You'll be blown away. It's not just about visually how you look, it's about all the things it's working on the inside as well. But remember, not just a treadmill, a cross trainer, a rowing machine, allowing you when you lean forward like you're walking up hill, and that is so popular on treadmills at the minute. If you do that action, you'll be blown away how it's working the buttocks, how it's working the calves, truly working those legs. A stronger, healthier, fitter, and for me, a more clear me. Best way to start any day is to jump onto this, walk for 10 minutes whilst you're watching the news, and be blown away at how good you feel. But then it's not just me telling you this. The NHS are passionate, Sean, about the fact that a brisk walk is so good for you.
Yeah, the NHS recommend a brisk 10-minute daily walk. It has lots of health benefits and it counts towards your weekly exercise. Now, it says 150 minutes a week there. You'll easily cover that. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, 30 minutes watching your favourite soap on the TV. Walking on your treadmill does count towards that recommended exercise that the NHS talk about. But when you start moving, when you start walking... In fact, we went out to a concert last summer.
Oh, we did.
It was following one of the first shows we'd worked with Katie with a treadmill, and as we were walking out of the concert, a lady came running after us. I think her name was Belinda.
She ran very well.
Hi, Belinda.
She ran very well, yeah.
Nice.
And she said, I got the treadmill off you. I knew she'd been through a bit of a bad patch, and she said, I know I need to get moving again.
And she got it for mentally and physically.
100%.
You'll be blown away what exercise can do for the whole of the body. People say what a difference it makes to their sleep, what a difference it makes to their mind.
That's it.
There's so many things that we're meant to move, aren't
That's right, exactly. And especially if you start with this in the day, all of a sudden you get off of it. You've been on maybe for a half an hour. You watched your morning program, whatever it is, and boom, you're ready to go because your mind is completely clear.
It seems to set you up for the day, doesn't it? It sets you
up for the day. But hey, if you're working from home, here's another thing, and you're sitting a lot, okay? Guess what a lot of my clients do? They'll put a standing desk in front.
Oh, yes.
And because it's only 63 centimeters wide, most standing desks will slide right in. You pull the handles back, boom, you're on your computer and you're moving.
Great.
Some offices do that, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of them. And you know what? It's so quiet that if you're on a Teams call, No one really knows, unless you get a bit breathy, you know.
Yeah, you're getting that proper workout.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Katie, you do all the shows and exhibitions for MAXhealth.
Yep.
When you first brought us this,
Yes.
I was blown away because you can do so much with it.
That's it, and it's so easy. That's the other thing. And I think that's why most of my clients get it, because it's so easy. There's no, oh my gosh, how do I build it? How do I, you know, where am I going to put it? It's just so convenient, and it's so quiet.
Now, when it does arrive, you don't have to build it.
Little to no, it's Katie-proof. So I'm just going to show you what you have to do. You'll get the handles, which are attached to the bars. The whole treadmill itself is 1.2 meters, so super, super, super compact. So you attach there's a little jack inside. You just click the jack in.
Okay.
And then you screw with, they give you an Allen key. And by the way, you get a great manual with this, so you're not on your own going, what do I do? If I can do it, anyone can do it, really. So you get an Allen key, you screw those in, boom, you plug it in, and you're off and running, okay?
You're good to go.
Great. Just a couple of features that are really important. The toggle is like your remote, so it's just
That's like your speed, isn't it?
Exactly. So you turn it forward, boom, you look forward, and you get a 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then it starts really, really,
so the
really
screen
slow.
counts down 3, 2, 1, and then it starts so nicely and slowly, doesn't it?
Yeah. And again, we've said this before. Always check with your physician or your physio if you're rehabilitating. This slow speed is so wonderful because you can
Perhaps you're having physio and they're asking you to lift your knees.
To do that full movement.
Yeah, exactly.
And lifts her knees, walks nice and slow, getting that strength back, you know?
Exactly.
Which I think lots of, as you get older, you start to lose, you start dragging your feet, and that's when you trip. So getting that proper movement into your everyday is really good.
Yeah.
But then this is for everybody. If you're really into your fitness, you can run at 8 kilometres per hour.
Yeah, exactly.
On here. I'm just hearing the phone lines are really busy. We do apologise, and we will get to you as soon as we possibly can. If you can jump onto the website, stock-wise, we're well over we're 55, another 5%. We're 55% of the stock sold out and gone. We're not even an hour into the show. Remember, the easiest way, shopontv.co.uk, go through to our live hour, and then you can check out, well, everything on the show, but the thing you need to get, of course, is our amazing treadmill.
And you can see all the products we'll be featuring on our live show. If you do multi-order, this is the other point. Lots of you are going for the collagen and the leggings that we've got on the show. You'll only pay 1 postage. So if you want to add those in, you can add those in, and you'll only pay 1 postage across the show. Those scales are brilliant as well. We've got those at home.
Yeah, we've got those at home. Remember, your treadmill isn't just a treadmill. We're going to show you, Katie will talk you through how those incredible handles have got amazing resistance. So in the middle picture, I'm using those like Nordic walking. It's now like a cross trainer, but you can use it like a rowing machine. So you can walk, you can jog, you can brisk walk, you can use the handles, you can not use the handles, you can cross train, you can row. It's so versatile.
Yeah.
It's like at least 3 different pieces of gym equipment in one.
100%. Yeah, and that's what I love about it. It's so, you can do so much exercise on this with one machine. And that's
not just legs, it's back fat, it's bingo wings, it's chest.
Yes.
All the tricky bits.
Low
The
impact,
core,
high
always.
impact if you're a runner. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I love that the arms have 30 kg resistance. So I'm pulling, and all of a sudden my heart rate comes
working,
up.
isn't
So you're
it?
gonna, if you look down at your calories, when you start working the upper body, all of a sudden those calories just start to clip off. You know, I've got my cross trainer rowing machine, which is great for biceps and triceps. But you know, it's so funny. We were doing the first show with this. I don't know, maybe a 1.5 years, 2 years ago, and I came off the show and I was like, why are my abs killing me? Because I was doing so much cross training. Yeah, exactly. And it was incredible because you do get so into the obliques. On a regular treadmill, you're gonna get your cardio, that's great, but you're not gonna be able to actually train your upper body like you can on this. So I'm cross training, I'm rowing, biceps, triceps, shoulders, and then I think this is a great way to increase the speed
and
as well.
And this is really popular at the minute. This is a bit like walking uphill.
Yeah, or cycling, really.
Yeah.
To get the speed up.
Put that speed up. You can feel this on your buttocks, your core, the calves.
Glutes, hamstrings, calves, ankles. You're getting into that lower trunk of the body, okay? You're getting all that synovial fluid into the joints, which basically means we're going to move easier, okay?
Well oiled.
Well oiled, yeah,
Like
exactly.
a WD-40.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it, if you don't use it, you lose it. You know, if you don't open a gate for a year, that gate isn't going to open
creaks,
easily.
It's going to creep.
If you don't start the car for 6 months, you know really the battery's probably gone flat. It's not going to go. We need to move.
We need to
and
move.
we need to move every day. And this is one step in front of another. This is nothing tricky.
No.
If we're lucky enough to be able to walk, why not walk yourself healthy?
Exactly. And you know what? If you don't want to use the arms, use them for stability and just get that lower body going. Get that lower exercise in. Get that, get the heart rate up, you know, get moving.
You'll build your confidence as you start moving on this. Start at whatever speed you want. The operation of it, like you said, all you've got to do is attach the handles, isn't it? But the speed on there is
so easy
to control.
I think this is one of the things too that blows my customers away is that you can actually store it anywhere. Most treadmills you need a crane to move them from
You need a room, don't you?
You need a gym, yeah, exactly. Most of us don't have a special room, so this is wonderful. You fold the arms down, and guess what, you guys? It's completely flat and wheels.
And on wheels, yeah.
I mean, for a treadmill, that's
So pop it into the conservatory on a nice day.
Or put it in front of the TV. Exactly.
But then it will stand if you want to slide it between perhaps a chest of drawers and a wardrobe, because it's quite slim, isn't it? It's
Look how slim that is.
Compact and really well designed.
Yeah, the profile.
And it will actually stand upright on its own. So even if you don't have a wall to put it in, I mean, look, no hands. But yeah, it is so compact. I love it.
Well, we're seeing it going under the couch there. This is your treadmill, your running machine, your brisk walker. This is your cross trainer. This is your rowing machine. You can do all these workouts, and that's it under the sofa.
Can't even see it.
And that's like a comedy TV sofa. It's not even a proper size.
It's not even a sofa. Right.
But yet it still hides away.
Yeah.
So if you want to put it away, you can.
You can, exactly. I remember the first time I was on the show, I think we compared this to an iron, and someone...
An ironing board,
Someone pulled out an ironing board. I was like, well, they have everything here.
Yeah, we have it all.
This is like a virtual store. Yeah, and then again, the wheel feature. It's only 25 kilos anyway, so it's not like it's a lot.
And I love the fact that even when you do lift it, the weight is down at the bottom, isn't it?
Exactly.
So you're not actually lifting
and
that.
the sides of the treadmill work as little handles. So that's pretty much the assembly and the storage.
Now, a bit of an issue that another 5% of the stock has sold out and gone 60% of the stock. We are hugely busy. Queues on the phones most of the night. We will get to you as soon as we possibly can if you're on the phones. If you can order on the website, we are market beating. This is a cross trainer that goes from 0.8 kilometres to 8 kilometres, so you can walk nice and slowly, rehabilitate, you know, get that physio, lift those knees, or you can run at 8 kilometres per hour. I can't run on this at 8 kilometres per hour, but perhaps you're really into your running. But weather-wise, you're not running anymore. Well, or perhaps it is the fact that you can't afford the gym anymore. And what is the equipment you go to on the gym? The other day I went to the gym, what couldn't I get on? The treadmills, because the treadmills are so popular.
Now, we should talk about that, because cost-wise for you, the gym, it's like the cost of everything. Everything's gone up, hasn't it? You keep forgetting it's gone up again. How much is it a month?
£75. I stopped going to the gym for years, but then they gave me an offer. And it's a lovely gym. It's got a swimming pool and a steam room and all. It was, they reduced it back down to 60. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll join. And I thought, and promised that for about a year, but then half the year through, oh, we've got to add on another £5. Then another half a year, another 5. So now it's 75.
And do you know what? Even at that, it's great if you get a chance to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. But if I'm only going once a month, or if sometimes I don't even get, and I just give £75, and I didn't even get it. When this is in your home, and if you have just joined us, it's really great to have your company. You're joining us here on Shop on TV with one of our most popular products. This is a treadmill. There's also a cross trainer. There's also a rowing machine that goes from 0.8 kilometres to 8 kilometres.
Yeah, this is why it's so versatile, whatever fitness level you are, whether you're someone who just wants to get their steps in, or whether you want to do a proper full-on run on this, because it goes up to 8 kilometres an hour, and you're not even seeing it at full speed there. That's just giving you an idea.
That's because I can't run at full speed on it. I'm probably running about 6 kilometres per hour. on there. So you can really run on here if you want to, but use these upper body sticks because the resistance on these is amazing. Use it as a rowing machine. Work those arms, work the back fat, work the bingo wings. Always working that core, because you're using the upper body and the legs, working that core even more, getting that strength into your body. It's all about toning, strengthening. It's all about a fitter you. It's all about living your life. If you know you're not doing things that you used to be able to do, because sadly, our lives are very static now, aren't they?
All we do is sit, isn't it?
And if we don't use it, we lose it. And perhaps now you are struggling walking, you're struggling to do the stairs, because your life is behind a desk, sitting in a car. Get those steps into your day. And if you go onto the internet and put, is walking good for my health? Wow.
Well, if you went to the doctor and he said, do you think I should walk more, doctor? What do you think they'd say? Even when we talk about the NHS recommend a brisk 10-minute daily walk because it has so many different health benefits, and that's what you'll see when you put that in your search engine. What are the benefits of walking?
I wish we could show you. I wish we could write it and you see, because the health benefits inside your body
not just about your legs.
Are phenomenal. Yeah, we're not just toning and strengthening legs. Just have a look at all the different areas inside your body. We're working the heart, getting that heart rate up. That is a muscle. We're toning, we're strengthening in the easiest possible way. If you're lucky enough to be able to walk one step in front of another. But do you know what health benefits are as well? For me, it's the mind. Clear that foggy head. Get rid of that day that's just driven you mad. For me, it's about starting the day a better way, because when I exercise, not only do I feel like I've done something with my body, I feel like I've done something with my mind. So many people say as well, oh my goodness, since I've started exercising, I'm sleeping better. Now, these aren't things that I'm promising you, but do your own research. These are things that for so many people, getting some movement into your life can be life-changing. And I know that sounds dramatic, but don't not live. If you're finding life is a struggle, for whatever reason that may be, physically doing stairs, physically walking to the shop, can't keep up with the children, can't keep up with the grandchildren, dreading the holidays because you hate your arms, you know you won't be able to go out walking with the family because you can't keep up. All you've got to do is find something that works for you. And if you're lucky enough to be able to walk one step in front of another, this is helping you walk yourself healthy. But then you might be the fittest person. You love running, you love jogging, but actually the roads are dangerous now. You can't afford to go to the gym anymore, and you love the treadmill. This is your treadmill that you can run up to 8 kilometres per hour, whatever the weather. But don't forget, not just a this is so unique. And that's why it's one of our best-selling products, and it's why it sells out time and time again. Because not only can you go from 0.8 kilometres to 8 kilometres, you can do an upper body workout as well.
You can get great resistance in those arms that you see there. Remember, you've got a readout on here, an LED screen that tells you the speed, the calorie count, the distance, the timer on there as well. 120 kilo weight limit, that's 18.9 stone. And size-wise, I'm 6'4", but can really stride out on this when I want to. Even at a faster speed, you feel comfortable, safe and secure. It's got a great bounce to it, hasn't it?
So me, I've got bad knees, so running on a street or on a solid ground is no good for my knees at all. On here, it's got a nice spring, so even if I do jog on here, it's got a nice bounce to it, so you feel that it's not so hard on the joints. And you can jog without using the handles, you can use the handles, you can row. Honestly, it's so versatile. Price-wise, our price tonight is a show price. So we've reduced it £200 only for the show. So if you're watching on +1, check we've got stock. I can't promise you stock right now, because stock-wise, I think we're thundering towards 60% of the stock. So price-wise, that £200 saving is only available during the show, and then it's going back up in price. If you're watching on +1, just check. If there's stock, we will honour the price, but I think we might have sold out. Don't panic, because we have got actually 66% of the stock is sold out, so do panic. But you can buy it elsewhere. So when, and I say when pretty confidently, I think we've got a big chance of selling out tonight. When the stock, and if the stock has gone, if we've got stock, it goes up in price. You can buy it elsewhere, but sadly, you're going to kick yourself because our price isn't just a good price on our normal, usual price. Our price is market beating.
Yeah, if you go directly to MAXhealth, you'll be looking at £499. That's a £200 saving with us. Same at home, right? At Costco, it's just under £480, the price they've got it for. So still £180 more than us. And at DIY.com, £459, still £160, just shy of £1 more than us. We've got it down to $299.99, and if you're paying online with your PayPal account, you're only going to pay £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. If you've never shopped with us before, you just need the number at the top of the screen, 155216. If you are on the phones, 0333 241 241. Apologies if you're waiting on the phones, the operators will get to you as soon as possible. It's easier to go to the website because you can go straight through, you can add it to your basket and you can check it out. It's like jumping the queue, if you like.
Yeah, you are waiting on the phones and we will get to you as soon as possible, but please, as soon as you get this, and if you're putting it into baskets, check your basket through. 66% of that stock, probably 70% of that stock now is sold out and gone, and there are so many in baskets. We're very soon going to be in a situation where more people are ordering than stock is actually physically available. It's hours until you check out. So even if we only had 2 treadmills left, 502 of you could have them in baskets. It's the first 2 people to check out that will actually get it. So please do check your baskets out. Whilst you're doing that, there's a couple of items which you found and which we told you at the top of the show that you're absolutely loving. And both of them work really well alongside the treadmill. These are great leggings.
Well, we often
are intelligent.
Yeah, I was going to say we often call them intelligent leggings. These are compression leggings. The reason these are so popular is because they actually have benefits. They're designed to firm, to tighten and tone simply by wearing them. And the way they do that is they massage the ingredients that are in the leggings into the skin.
Yeah, the leggings are actually, they've got ingredients in the material, and because they've got a compression, this compression is a light, very comfortable compression. Like Sean said, it massages those ingredients into your legs. And the benefits, well,
imagine that they could rejuvenate and improve your skin's elasticity. They may reduce cellulite and fatty tissue deposits.
Yes, please.
They've got a gorgeous slimming effect, and when you wear these, they feel so comfortable.
Yeah, they flatten your tummy. They're nice high-waisted. They don't come down when you're exercising or bending down to pick the kids up. So you feel great in them while they're on, but it's when you take them off that you really feel and see the benefits. You see that they've toned, they've firmed.
Well, if you've got that wintry, flaky skin because your legs haven't been out, or you love the way your skin feels after wearing these. 4-way stretch for a really snug fit. Great fabric. It's moisture wicking, so it's great in the winter, but it's also great in the summer. Lightweight and buttery soft, so if you're working out in these or if you're just wearing them day to day, they're brilliant. And they've got ankle to thigh pressure. Now, when it says pressure, I don't want you to think they're uncomfortable. Really comfy to wear.
It's a graduated compression. It's a light compression. They're really comfortable to wear, but it also means they're great for travelling in. You know, when you get those big, heavy legs when you're flying and things, wear these under clothes if you want to. You know, I often have them under like a summer dress when I'm flying, so I know I've got that nice light compression working. Or perhaps you work from home a lot and you sit a lot and you've got heavy legs. Honestly, fantastic. It's all about the infused care that's in the material. It's all about the ingredients, and it's going to help to smooth, and they are so comfortable and smooth to wear as well. The 4-way stretch makes them comfortable all day for whatever situation. Great for exercising, great for wearing to pick the kids up from school, great to wear when you're doing the housework. Honestly, they're great in every situation. Size-wise, now, at the moment, we've got all sizes, but I know some sizes we're much lower in stock. So please, if the size you want is available, put it in a basket and check the basket out. Small and medium are the most vulnerable at the minute.
So if you're an 8 to 10, go small, 12 to 14, medium, 16 to 18, it's the large size. Size 20, you're going to go XL, and 22, it's double XL. You will get 2 pairs of the same size. At this price, brilliant. Should be almost 70, well, it should be £70 exactly, down to £55 on the twin pack, or £19.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
And they're going to work great with your treadmill. It's going to help you, do even more whilst you're walking on your treadmill to tone, to strengthen, because they're working on their own as well. But you can wear them just every day. Sleeping, the idea is you wear them 6 hours a day, but please grab those while the stock is there. If you're in between sizes, like we say, do size down. So if you're between a 10 and a 12, go for the small, the 8 to the 10. But something else I know you are going to love,
oh yes,
is our collagen. Because I think this is a big buzzword that's in the industry at the moment, that's on the internet.
Collagen supplements, if you've got any kind of social media, there's so many celebrities endorsing different collagen supplements. The collagen supplement we've got for you, first of all, it's a liquid supplement. That means it's easily absorbed. It's 10,000 milligrams per serving. It's the only clinically proven collagen that we know about in clinical trials. But if you're thinking, well, where is collagen? Why do I need collagen? Collagen is in so many different parts of the body.
Yeah, I think we just think it's in creams and injections. But actually, our body, when we're born, it's full of collagen. It's in bones, it's in muscles, it's in ligaments, it's in your skin in abundance. And sadly, as you lose collagen, and you do from your early 20s, you start to see the difference. In your skin, it starts to loosen. You get droopy jowls, you get deep lines and wrinkles, the big deep nose to mouth lines, because your skin hasn't got the firmness it used to have. But actually in your body, you feel the loss of collagen.
Yeah, those oohs and ahs that you start making as you get out of a bed or get out of a low chair. You can see here the depletion increases even more if you are in the menopause. It rapidly increases the depletion.
Well, I think if you are like me in that situation, you visually see your body change overnight and you think, how did that happen? Why have I got really hanging arms now? Where did I get that back fat from? And that, again, is the elasticity lost in your skin. But actually, it's not just the menopause. There's lots of everyday things.
If you like the sunshine, that adds to it. If you're a smoker, if you have a high sugar or a bad diet, air pollution, it could be the fact that it's genetic to you. So all of those things add to the depletion of collagen. The ingredients, when it comes to pure collagen, you've got Luxolite in here, you've got Verisol B. That's really important, these types of collagen.
So 2 different types of collagen. Verisol B is the only clinically proven collagen to give the results we're going to give in a moment. But also in there you will find as well, you have got your vitamin D's and C's. They're really good for, well, they're antioxidants and bone density, immune health and things. You've got biotin and zinc. You're going to notice the difference in your hair, your nails, as well as your skin. And hyaluronic acid, that's a big buzzword in the beauty industry.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere, isn't it? But then benefit-wise, when it comes to taking a collagen, what balances it out? There's so many different benefits when it comes to taking collagen. It's things like your hair and your nails.
And people notice that difference often in a month, which is incredible. But then you will start to notice differences possibly, and so many people say this, they feel younger in the body, the bones, the cartilage health as well.
Yeah, immunity, muscle function, reducing fatigue as well,
always
tiredness.
take it in the morning if you can, because lots of people mention it gives them energy.
And remember, it's easily absorbed. It's a liquid collagen. Keep it in the fridge. It's really tasty. It's 10,000 milligrams per serving, so 234270. And when we talk about those clinically proven results, you'll be amazed.
Verisol B, which is one of the collagens in this drink, is one of the only proven collagens to give these sort of results. So you can see here, and these are great results, 15% improvement in skin elasticity. And that's where you see the sagginess to the jowls or the underarm
It's the bounce back to the skin, that youthful look to the skin. And this one, you can see a 20.1% reduction of eye wrinkles. Yes, please, simply by taking a collagen supplement.
And remember, this isn't what we're saying about all collagens. This, because it has Verisol B in, is the one of the only proven collagens to give results like that. I would say multi-order. It's like a supplement. The longer you take it, the better the results. If you're lacking in collagen, and you will lose collagen from your early 20s, and it's making you look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to take collagen to get the balance back? Because if you were lacking in iron, you'd take an iron capsule. If you were thirsty, you'd have a glass of water, and it's the same. It's getting that collagen back in the body to help you feel younger, in body, physically, and in skin as well. But do your own research. But as I say, one of our most popular collagens, because it is one of the only clinically proven collagens to give the results that we showed you.
234270, as Hayley said, multi-order, you'll only pay one postage. The longer you take it, the better the benefits. But we've got to get back to our show special. Our show special is a treadmill. And whilst it's still in stock, we want to talk about it because the stock is now at 80% of the stock gone. So please, if you've got this in a basket, confirm your order and check your basket out.
And it's not just a treadmill. This is a cross trainer. This is a rowing machine. This actually folds flat, so it's going to fit into anybody's home. If you need to store it away or go under the sofa or go under the bed, it allows you to walk slowly, rehabilitating, doing your physio on here, lifting the knees. It allows you to jog, do a brisk walk. It allows you to run up to 8 kilometres per hour. And of course, you've got these great resistance handlebars that allow you then to use it like a cross trainer and a rowing machine. It is one of the most versatile treadmills.
And it's for everybody, I think.
Yeah.
You know, every level of fitness, even if you're just someone who knows they need to start moving more or moving again because you just sat around all the time. From that 0.8 kilometres up to 8 kilometres means it's also for someone like Hayley who loves fitness but doesn't have time to get to the gym. If this is in your home, you can jump on it while you're watching the telly, can't you?
You honestly can, and before you know it, you've done a few thousand steps. And if you can fit just 3,000 steps into a day, go onto the internet and put in "is walking good for my health?" Because if you only walk on here, oh my goodness, it's so good for you. The NHS are passionate that a brisk walk is so beneficial to your body, to your mind, and you don't have to walk for hours a day.
That brisk 10-minute daily walk has so many health benefits, and as Hayley said, put it in your search engine, the benefits of walking, the benefits of doing 2,000 or 3,000 steps a day, what a difference it makes. And walking on a treadmill counts towards your weekly recommended exercise. So get moving again.
Yeah. Put it in front of the TV. Watch the news in the morning. My goodness, you'll be walking briskly with everything that's going on. And all of a sudden,
maybe not the news.
You'll have got that heart rate up. You'll be using the arms. You'll be really getting that workout whilst you're watching the TV, whilst you're watching your favourite soap at night. And it's not just about physically making a difference to your body. Exercise is also, for me, mentally, clearing that head, that foggy head that's driving you mad, all the worries that we've got going on in the world. When you move, when you exercise, there's something that just clears that mind. And I think we all need that as well. Lots of people say, and I'm not making these massive promises, do your own research, but lots of people say that they sleep better when they're exercising. We're meant to move. When we were created, there were no cars or buses or trains. Nobody worked in an office. Nobody sat down all day. Everybody was physical. And we're not anymore. And that's why we're a bigger nation. That's why we're slower. That's why we're, not moving so much means our bodies then sadly get bigger because we don't have the balance in life. Our joints don't work like they're meant to. Perhaps you're feeling now you can't walk so far, you can't do the stairs. Or perhaps you're really into fitness and you love the gym, but you can't afford to go to the gym anymore. What did you use at the gym? Treadmill, cross trainer, rowing machine. This is all those pieces of equipment in one. And you can walk as slow as 0.8 kilometres. Rehabilitation. My mum, 87, 88 this year, has this treadmill upstairs. She walks nice and slow and just uses the handlebars for stability. But then if you want to brisk walk on here, perhaps you're really into your brisk walking, but you don't feel safe anymore on the streets. Or perhaps you like to run, but actually now there's so many potholes, the car drivers are crazy, that you don't run anymore. This is allowing you to go up to 8 kilometres per hour. So like Sean said earlier, this truly is, I think, for all and everybody.
Yeah, if you're someone like me who doesn't like fitness but knows they need to do something, knows I need to get my
And you
steps
will
in.
walk.
Yeah, I like a walk, but sometimes you can't get out, can you? To be able to multitask, for me, it's watching
Well,
telly.
you like to watch TV
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah.
so that allows you to multitask.
Love a bit of TV. And so walking on here, and I'm 6'4". I'm not quite at the weight limit, I've got to be honest, but you can really stride out on this. Let me just put the speed up a little bit more so you can see when I'm going really fast, I'm still really secure on here, really comfortable.
Remember as well, the handlebars fold down so you can store it under a sofa, under a bed. You can see there, giving you an idea of the speeds that you can go to. Nice and slow rehabilitation, brisk walk using the handlebars, rowing, cross-training, running on here up to 8 kilometres. If you lean the handlebars forward, it is like you're walking uphill, which is really popular at the minute on treadmills. Our price is market beating. It is only this price for the show. We've taken £200 off. If you're watching on +1, I don't think we'll have stock, if I'm honest, but if there is stock, grab it, because it is going back up to just virtually £500. If we have sold out, there's good and bad news. The good news is you can buy it elsewhere. The bad news is it's nowhere near our price. And we really have looked here, there and everywhere, and on a whole saving 200, 180, 160 pounds.
So at MAXhealth directly and at Home Right, you're saving that £200 on our price. At Costco, you're saving again £180 against the Costco price. At DIY.com, that was the best price we found, but you're still saving almost £160 against our price. We're down to less than 300. That means it comes down to £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you use PayPal.
And we're down to less than 20% of the stock.
Wow,
available.
and still ticking off.
So please check your baskets out. You are investing in you. And remember, if we only have 10 of these left, 510 of you could actually have it in baskets. It's not yours till you check out. So even though it's in your basket, you can press checkout and it can instantly say sold out. And if it's in your basket, you want to make some changes, press that checkout button and invest in yourself, in your health.
You've started the process.
Your life.
Yeah.
We want to keep living, don't we?
That's it, exactly. You know, I always say this, but I wish I'd be in the office when you're talking to your doctor and you say, hey, is walking good for me? He'd probably pass out. Your computer would probably blow up.
Well, if you put it onto the internet, what are the health benefits of walking?
Yeah.
It's not just about your legs.
Yeah. No.
Wait till it tells you about all the different areas in your body.
Yeah.
Your mind,
100%.
your heart. Obviously great for the legs, but every part of your body there are benefits.
It's definitely worth doing that. So searching the benefits when it comes to
100%.
walking.
I wish we could show it because you'll be blown away.
Blown away.
Now, Katie, you do all the shows and exhibitions with
the
MAXhealth.
lady.
You're everywhere.
I'm the lady, yeah.
Touring the world.
I wish,
But this machine, again, it's one of the most popular machines for us here at shop, but it's one of your most popular as well.
It definitely is. Every time we're at shows, I mean, it just, first of all, I wanted to piggyback off that price because the price for $299 to get a cross trainer, to get a rowing machine, to get an upright bike or, you know, a uphill bike and a treadmill. That's insane.
Because of the exercises, yeah.
Exactly.
So you're working all those same muscles on one machine.
And I also always get this question at the shows, Katie, do I have to pay it all at once? Yes,
Well,
you
we
do.
like to split the price, don't we?
Well,
the
that's
cost.
the thing. Of course
but you
we do.
can't at shows.
No, you can't.
So you don't have our price and you can't split the
And
cost.
you can't split the cost. So if you do have a PayPal account, that is an amazing
It's
deal.
great. I mean, it makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Remember, you do need a PayPal account, as Katie said. You do need to pay online, but it brings the first payment to £102.98.
Nothing.
And that includes your postage as
Yeah.
well. When it arrives home, Katie, it's delivered to our homes at a great price as well, I think.
I mean,
the postage is
amazing.
only £8.95. I think I've sent letters that haven't been more than that.
I think so too. I know. It's so true.
I posted one small parcel the other day. Tiny parcel, £6. That was in the UK. I won't tell you what the ones for America
The
were.
ones for the
No,
States.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
It's exorbitant.
It was more than what was in the parcel.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it's, to get it shipped to your house at that price is incredible. So when you get it, it takes about 3 minutes to put it together, which I love. The handles are the only thing that you have to attach to the arms. So inside the handle, which you can't see, is a little jack, okay? And that just clicks in. And then you get an Allen key, and you just screw in the handles, and they lock in. Again, you get a great manual with this, so you're not on your own. You're not thinking, what do I do? And it's so simple.
It's really easy, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to show you while I have it turned off. You also have a safety, guys, and this is a magnet. Just so you know, it won't run without it. So if you have kids, and can I just say this while we're talking about kids? At the shows, I have kids jump on this, and it is ideal for any age, really. I mean, especially little guys that are playing soccer, or football, sorry. You know, and they're running, and they just get on, and at first I'm like...
If they're really young, obviously.
Always
if they're really young, but exactly. But if they're sporty kids, and how many kids right now are sitting home on tablets or not exercising?
Phones,
Do you know what I'm
TVs.
seeing at the moment is gyms now are doing so much for children, children's classes. The kids are wanting to exercise.
They want to move,
more.
exactly.
And this is in your home to do that, and they will want to get onto
For the
it.
whole family to use, can't
You know
they?
what? You'll probably have to have a little argument with your kid. Can I get on the treadmill?
Well, you could have a leaderboard, couldn't you?
With time slots. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, your own time slot. I like that,
And again, I want to talk about the gym memberships. They're great, but as Hayley, you've 75 pounds. I mean,
you have to
all right,
go.
I went every
4
day,
months would pay for this.
I don't get every day,
And you
so
don't,
it's...
exactly. They're great, but you have to go. You know, otherwise it's a donation
Whereas
to the gym.
if this is in the home,
you're going to
jump
use
on it for 10
Why
minutes,
wouldn't
can't
you?
you?
And guess what? Most treadmills, you need a crane or some sort of special machine.
Well, you need a room to put a treadmill in.
Exactly.
But this can be in any room.
Any room at all, exactly. And the cool thing is, the arms fold down. Now, it's only 25 kilos, so it's super duper light, and you can wheel it. I want to go outside, or I want to look in the conservatory, as you say, or the TV. There you go, and it just
I think
goes
that's
into
great
place.
in itself. The fact you can move it from room to room.
I know, and look how skinny it is. It's 13 centimeters.
So that could slide. Perhaps you've got a gap between a wardrobe and some drawers.
Yeah.
And that will slide into the gap.
Yeah, or it stands up right on its own.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sleek looking. And you know what?
And that's it going under a sofa.
Yeah.
So if you have got a bed sit, a one-bedroom flat, or if you're like us, so much stuff. We haven't got a room that we can turn into a gym. It will go when you need to put it away under the sofa or under the bed.
Exactly. I mean, I'm a New Yorker, and we have a great little loft apartment in Basingstoke, but we don't have a lot of space. Do you know? So something like this, you can put it behind a door, right? But keep it in a place that you're going to work out with it. And I have to say this too. We're only going to work out in places that we like the environment, okay? So if you're in a shed, I don't want to go work out in a shed. Do you want to go work out in a shed?
Or in the garage.
Or in the garage. I don't want to do that.
I want to be in a nice house.
I wondered where you were going.
With the TV on.
No, I don't want to work in a shed. No
But
way.
that's the point with this. You don't. It can be in your nicest living room.
Exactly.
And then you
This
can
is
just pop
your
it
gym,
away.
wherever you are.
And because the stabilizers are underneath, which you can't see, I mean, I can flip it so you can kind of see it. There's 4 little stabilizers in each corner, so whatever kind of floor you have, the floors are protected. Precious wood,
Great.
you know, any kind of
So
carpet.
not noisy if you're in a flat to the people downstairs.
That's exactly right.
And it is, by the way, so quiet. If you've got a little baby and you want to exercise while they're sleeping, get yourself back into shape, it's not going to wake them up.
It's not going to wake them up. Exactly. So there we go. That's it. It's assembled. It's a boom. It takes about 3.2 seconds. I mean, come on. And then I'm going to put my safety on.
So again, without that safety, it won't work.
It won't run.
And you can take that out whenever you want if you want an emergency stop kind of thing.
Exactly. My toggle, I'm just going to click it once forward. You always get on the LCD screen 3, 2, 1, so it's not going to start running right away. It's going to start at that very snail's pace. So if you're rehabilitating, check with your doctors, check with your physios, but you can go really slow. But the point is, we're getting that synovial fluid into the joints. We're getting the joints moving. And then I'm going to click the speed up. again, I'm a dancer, not a runner. So I don't do a lot of running or jogging, but I would go up to, if you're going to do a brisk walk, that's when I would use the arms. If I'm running, I'm not going to use the arms. There's no way. You're like, what's happening?
I can't run because it jars my knees. My joints aren't good. Whereas this has got a really nice bounce
spring
to it.
Yeah.
So perhaps you're the same. You like to jog and you like to run, but actually your body doesn't like it anymore. This is kinder to your body 100%. Than running on a hard floor.
It's like a sprung stage, is what I always compare it to. It's got spring to it, and so you feel like, oh, I'm okay on this. This feels really nice.
It's not like pounding the pavement, they call it, don't they? Because it's really hard on the joints.
Yeah, and you know what? Remember those walking pads? I think they got really popular during COVID when everybody was staying home. They're great, but you could never get a run on them. They're not, I feel like they're not as sturdy. This is a really sturdy piece of equipment. And to be able to get in and work the upper body at the same time, I mean, that's just A+, you know.
Yeah. Now, we've got very low double figures left of stock. I've been saying from the show, I think we will sell out of this stock tonight. We're market beating. The price is only for the show, so if we have stock left, it will go back up in price. However, sadly, I think that stock is going to go. We're very quickly going to be in a situation where more people are ordering than stock is available. You're saving £200 off our regular price, £200 off most prices. The best deal we found, it was still £160 more than the price you see on your screen. Our show special for a treadmill that you can walk, you can jog, you can brisk walk, you can run, that's got an upper body workout, which is your cross trainer, which is your rowing machine, which is your uphill walking treadmill as well. Just lean forward and feel how it works. The back of the legs, the buttocks, the core, all those machines in one. And sadly, not sadly, if we sell out, you can buy it elsewhere. That's the good news. The bad news is, sadly, we do have the best price.
Yeah, you can see these are the price differences that Hayley was just talking about. At MAXhealth, you can see there, it's £200 more than our price. At HomeRight, £200 more than our price. At Costco, almost £180 more than our price. And at DIY.com, that was the best we found, almost £160 more than our price. Down to £299.99, like we said, with PayPal paying $3 if you pay online, and you've got a PayPal account, £102.98 it comes down to. You can still add it to your basket. So many of you have got them in baskets right now. 155216 is your item number. Check out, don't miss out, is the advice I'm getting from the gallery. So please, if you've got it in a basket, confirm your orders. In fact, we're going to give you a couple of minutes to do just that.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
That easy to order. All you need to do though is check your basket out. It's not yours until you check out, and we are getting into a situation where more people are ordering than stock is available. Until you press that checkout button, it remains our stock to be sold, so please check that basket through. Market beating price, the price is only for the show anyhow, and if you are ordering on our website, you can use PayPal, which allows you to split the cost. And what you're doing is investing in you, wherever you are in life. Really.
Yeah, I think wherever you are in life, whatever level of fitness you are,
that's it.
Age-wise, it's brilliant across the entire spectrum. The fact that you've got the readout on there as well.
I love that, because I'm constantly looking down on it.
It's a bit motivational, that, isn't it?
How many calories did I burn? Hey, did I burn that burger? Do you know, so it's wonderful. And the motivation, you can definitely challenge yourself with this, which I love. I was on
to burn more calories or to
distance,
walk further.
Time, which is great. And again, it's in the comfort of your own home. So many people that I talk to have an aversion to gyms. They don't want to go. They're intimidated. They have to get on their best leggings, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
The concealer, the lip gloss. I mean, listen, I'm like that when I go to the gym. I'm like, I'm not going to go in my, you know, yuck. No.
This you can do straight out of bed if you want to,
It's
can't you?
bad breath, your hair everywhere.
Yeah.
If you've got sensible pyjamas on, you can, as long as you've got some sensible shoes on,
That's
don't
it.
have big floppy pyjamas. You don't need a gym outfit. And it doesn't matter where you are in life as well. Perhaps you are in your 80s and you're not walking so well, you're shuffling your feet and you want to start walking better. Don't bother with the handlebars, using them for cross training or rowing. Use them static.
Yeah.
And just get those steps, get
For
that
stability.
movement.
Yeah.
But then because you have got the different levels of speed and because you've got the upper body resistance, this is great for people that truly do jog or run.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
like going to the gym.
Yeah.
And lots of people can't afford the gym anymore. Lots of us
100%.
having to make changes in life.
Yeah,
And perhaps the gym is
100%.
something you've had to stop doing.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. And this is such a market-beating price. It really is. So to get something like this, sadly, if you have to cancel your gym membership, that's the way it goes. But you have this in your own home that you can do on your time, on your schedule, and you can challenge yourself, and it's sprung, and your carpets are protected. Everything. It's an A+ situation.
Now, we are still getting busier and busier. Remember, you can still add it to your basket. 155216 is the item number. Katie does all the shows and exhibitions with MAXhealth. Does a huge range of fitness equipment. This is one of our best sellers here,
Absolutely, yeah. I think every time I come on, we sell out.
Yeah,
I don't know every time, but we do a lot.
Virtually.
Well, if
Yeah.
it doesn't sell out on the show, it often sells out after the
Yeah,
show.
exactly.
You know. What we've got to remind you is this is a show special price. So the price does go back up after our +1 show. So if you are watching on ITV1 +1 or STV +1, just check the website for the stock. If it's in stock during the +1 shows, we will honour the price for you.
But then it shoots back up to
Yeah.
full price,
£500,
yeah.
which is the regular price really on a whole elsewhere. So please check that basket out, because what you're doing is investing in you. It's so important that you move, isn't it? It's
That's
so
it.
important that we
It
get
really
that
is,
movement into
and
our
it's
days.
for every level of fitness, and it doesn't matter what height you are. Weight-wise, we're looking at 120 kilos,
Which is amazing.
18.9 stone. That's really generous
yeah.
for home equipment. You can see it's really stylish. It's walking, jogging, and gentle running, up to 8 kilometres per hour. You've got your LCD display screen on there that gives you real motivation, because you've got a timer on there, you've got a calorie counter. The handles are brilliant because it then takes it to that next level, giving you that full body workout.
And that, they can be like a rowing machine, they can be like a cross trainer. And the more muscles you use at the same time, the more calories that you can burn. Honestly, absolutely incredibly well made, cleverly made, because all of a sudden you're not just walking on a treadmill or jogging on a treadmill or sprinting on a treadmill, because it does go up to 8 kilometres per hour. You are rowing, you are cross-training.
Yeah.
Lean forward, and it's like you're walking uphill.
Uphill.
Which is so popular at the minute on the internet.
Yeah.
Walking sort of steep on a treadmill. You can get a very similar effect by leaning forward.
It's such a versatile bit of kit. That's what I love about it. And speed-wise, you can take it right up to 8 kilometres if you want, but I'm going to take it up to about 5.5,
Yeah,
just to give you an
wow. Here we
idea
go. Yeah.
of the way I can really pace out on this at a speed and feel comfortable.
And yet it's so compact.
and secure. Yes,
Exactly.
yeah.
And
It
you're
will
so
fit into your life, into your home.
Yep.
Treadmills on a whole are massive, and if you want a treadmill at home, you tend to have a gym room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
the garage is a gym. The spare room is a gym.
Yeah.
And we haven't all got a garage, no. Spare
We
room.
definitely haven't
Don't
got a
have
spare
any.
room.
Our rooms are full. So this allows you to have this in the living room, and when you're not using it, don't forget those handles fold down and you can store it under the sofa if you wish. But those handles, Katie, that we're seeing Sean use there, they've got true resistance on them.
30 kg resistance. So if you like working with dumbbells or any kind of
So it's
resistance
like
band.
you work in those
Yeah,
muscles.
it is essentially like the old Nordic tracks,
Yeah.
right? But the Nordic tracks just had a streamline and it wasn't actually resistance. So this is definite. We are the only company in the UK that has this technology.
Yeah, I thought it'd just be like a guidance. It wouldn't have a, but the resistance
You
to
feel
it is brilliant.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
So that is then working.
You're glowing,
the
Katie.
muscles.
I'm glowing.
Glowing. I'm
It's
sweating.
working the back fat.
The smell's me. It's not
It's
you.
working the chest. It's working the core all the time.
Yeah.
But then you're also using that lower body.
That's it.
But then go onto the internet and put what are the health benefits of walking? Because if you only walk on this, have a look at the health benefits. They will blow you away. And it's not just about the insides of your body, because you think it's just your legs. It's the inside of your body, it's your mind. And that's why the NHS are passionate that a 10-minute daily walk, a brisk walk, has lots of health benefits and counts towards, they say you should exercise 150 minutes a week. Now that's actually only about 20 minutes a day. So if you walked for 10 minutes in the morning watching the news and you walked for 10 minutes at night watching your favourite soap, that's your, you know, your weekly exercise.
Done.
If you did that every day.
Yeah, done.
And I think you'll easily do that. If you've got a soap on and they're, oh, Emmerdale, oh, though I'd be crying, crying. But you would be walking, and if you're watching the news, my word,
I'd be crying.
You'd be definitely crying as well as
using that
exercising.
resistance.
It's so easy to fit that exercise into your day. And we're meant to walk.
We are.
We're
Yeah.
not asking you to
We're
do
meant to
anything
move.
difficult.
No, exactly. And don't forget, if you're working from home, this is ideal because it's so streamlined. I mean, it's 63 inches wide. Put the arms back, scoot your standing desk up, and boom. It's so quiet. You're on your computer having a lovely Teams talk or a Zoom call, and you're walking.
Well, we told you, we've got a friend who works in a big corporate company in London, and on one floor in this, and it's a big brand that you would have all heard of, on one floor, all the desks now have walking pads or treadmills underneath them and standing desks.
Yeah.
Because they're very into well-being, aren't they?
I think we're all realising that we are meant to move, and because
we
of
don't
our
move enough.
lifestyle now, we don't move enough. And that's why we are getting a bigger nation. That's why we don't walk so well. That's why we struggle with stairs. That's why we get out on breath. On a whole, I know there's lots of other things that can make a difference, but our bodies were designed to move.
Right.
And it's a bit like a car. If you left it in the garage for a year, there's no way you'd expect it to start because it hadn't been used. And if you're not moving, you can't expect your legs to take you as far as you want them to go. You can't expect to do the stairs without getting out of breath. But the nice thing is, if you're in that situation and you're starting exercise, or if you're really into fitness, because you can truly run on here.
You can, yes, you can. I'm not going to, but you can.
We're not running.
We've got another hour and 20 minutes to do.
No,
But the nice thing is it has got a really nice bounce to it, so if you do like to run, it's not jarring to the legs
it's got a
or
nice
your knees
spring.
and your joints like running on a road and things.
Exactly. And you know what? I had a girl that I sold one to in Scotland, and she used to rent a treadmill.
Oh, really?
Every month.
Rent a treadmill?
Rent
Wow.
a treadmill for £60 a month. She was like, no brainer, I'm getting it. It was easy.
I'm in.
But can you imagine renting equipment because, you know, you can't maybe afford to get a big
It's that
treadmill.
big price. I mean, when you look at treadmill
Oh my
prices,
gosh.
some treadmills can be thousands of pounds, can't
Thousands,
they?
yeah, and they can drain the energy. This is very energy efficient.
And it's easy to use. That's the other
And
thing.
it's not
so
just a
simple.
treadmill.
No.
You've got the upper body workout, which so many treadmills don't have.
Yeah, we are the only one in the UK that has this technology. So it's quite amazing, you know, to combine a rowing machine, to combine a cross trainer, and then to go forward like you're on an uphill.
Do that
walk.
because it's amazing. It's like you're walking uphill.
And you're focusing on different areas then, aren't you?
100%. So now I'm biceps and triceps, shoulders, okay, which is great. But I'm also getting my low impact workout done. Now I'm able to get into the same arm muscles, but I'm getting into the core, the obliques, the back fat, the dreaded back fat.
The bingo wings.
The bingo wings, exactly. Now I'm getting into my glutes, calves, I'm getting into the ankles. You're getting the joints moving again, and that's
It's
the key.
so much more than a treadmill.
It's
isn't it?
ageless as well. There's a big thing at the minute about ladies of a certain age, that your body changes.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the exercise you've done all your life
doesn't achieve
Doesn't
anymore.
do it.
Yeah.
what you want it to do.
That's right.
And you suddenly think, what am I doing wrong? I'm still exercising,
Yeah.
but my arms are changed. I've got back fat. You know, my legs are bigger. And it's adapting. And the great thing, because this is so versatile, you can adapt.
Yeah.
From someone in their 80s that wants to rehabilitate and walk really slowly. Perhaps you're shuffling. Perhaps you're worried about tripping and things because you don't lift your feet anymore. Get that sort of exercise into your everyday to train yourself to walk stronger. But then perhaps you are someone that likes a brisk walk, likes a jog, likes a run. This machine's for that. But then perhaps you like the cross trainer, the rowing machine, walking uphill. This adapts, so you can use it in all those different ways.
And you know, it's so versatile for so many people. We've got some great reviews that we'll share with you as we go through the show, but we've got a great one that we'll also share with you that we had from a previous treadmill. But take a look at some of these reviews to give you an idea of how versatile it is for all and everybody. So Desi said, as you can see here, I have this treadmill, I use it every day, it's amazing. Straight to the point, Desi, thank you. The MAXhealth Treadmill is great for myself. Not only am I getting exercise, it's good for days when I'm feeling anxious. Now this is what we were talking about for your mindset. Obviously we don't make any claims. That was Linda's personal discovery from using the treadmill. A fabulous product, as you can see there. You can still add it to your basket, but stock is flying out of the door. 155216. On the live show, we've got about an hour and 15 minutes remaining on the live show. We will honour the price for you on our +1
But
shows.
I don't think we've got an hour and 15 minutes for stock, because we're thundering towards limited stock, which is good, because I probably won't have a voice by the end of this show. What you've got is technology that's going to fit into everybody's day, everybody's life, that's going to fit into your home. The handlebars fold down so you can store it under a sofa, under a bed. You can walk slowly at 0.8 kilometres. You can go up to 8 kilometres so you can run and truly run. Upper body workout, working those bingo wings, that back fat. Lean forward on the handlebars and it's like you're walking uphill. That's so, so popular at the moment. Changing and adapting this to how you are, the age you are, your level of fitness. You might be really into running, but now you find the roads are too dangerous. The gym's too expensive. It's something you've had to stop doing. In 3 payments using PayPal, this is in your home and this is your gym. It's your walking, jogging, running treadmill. It's your cross trainer. It's your rowing machine. And yet it's so compact that you could fit it in between a gap between the drawers and the wardrobe.
Yeah.
It stands as well.
It
if you want to
stands
put
on its own, which I think is great. So if you don't have anything to lean it up against, you don't have to worry about it. Put it behind a door. The point is keep it out and keep it in a place that you're going to use it, because if my gym equipment is in a place I don't want to work out,
Down the bottom of the garden.
I'm not going to go there. It's just not going to happen.
And I think one of the best ways to exercise is watching TV.
Yeah.
Listening to the radio.
It distracts you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But you're still getting the benefits.
And go onto the internet and just put, because if you only walk on here, but remember you can jog, you can run, but if you only walk, put is walking good for, what are the health benefits of walking? Put that in. It will blow your mind.
It's a lot of results you'll get.
And it's not just, because we think it's your legs. Wait till you hear about all the inner body areas, the heart. You know, have a look, because there's lots we can't say, but the health benefits are amazing.
Crazy.
But also for your mind.
Yeah.
Perhaps you really struggle. I do. I struggle. If I don't exercise, I get really low. I can't clear my head, that foggy head. Exercise, for lots of people, can clear that head. Again, we're not making any claims. Do your own research. For me, it's a big head clearer, which is amazing. And loads of people say about their sleep.
Yeah.
When they start to exercise,
Sure.
they're sleeping better.
Yeah.
Because our bodies are meant to move.
We're meant to move, exactly. We're not meant to sit, and unfortunately, we're sitting too much. So this is ideal. And again, I'm going very slow. I'm going at that 0.8.
So if you are dragging your feet at the minute, perhaps you're a bit older, you're finding you're tripping a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
you want
point.
to train yourself.
And you want to articulate through.
Perhaps you've got physio at the minute, and they're saying, you know, you need to lift your knees more.
Lift your knees, yeah. Stop.
Use these static.
Yeah.
and then just
And
do
hold
those.
on to them. They're great because they're strong. They're not flimsy.
Yeah, they're sturdy, aren't they?
Very
Yeah.
sturdy, that's the word, exactly. Yeah, and then you just increase the speed with the toggle. And I'm going to take it up to a brisk walk, which I think is between 3.5 and 4.
So there's no remote control to lose or put a battery in.
Yes, yeah.
No, exactly.
It's all there.
It's all here. And then you just choose what upper body workout you want to do. You know, you can vary from rowing. You can vary from that cross train. And then my favorite has got to be the leaning.
The
And do
lean.
try that. This is so popular a minute, walking uphill on a treadmill. And this gives you that sensation
Of an incline.
of walking
Yeah,
uphill.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah,
So-
so it's
So versatile.
You've got to get your baskets checked out. So many still in baskets now. We don't want you to miss out. 155216 is the item number. Remember, price-wise, almost £500 is the price it should be. The show special brings it down to less than £300, and that's £102.98 if you use PayPal Pay in 3.
And for so many people, life-changing, getting exercise into your life, giving you your life back, allowing you to do the things you want to do, and whether that's walking with the kids, running around with the kids, whether that's managing to get to the shop by foot, doing the stairs without getting out of breath. Honestly, exercise for so many people can give you that life-changing feeling. And this is the easiest way to exercise because it's one step in front of another. And even though we're seeing someone run there, even if you only walk on that treadmill, you can walk yourself to a healthier you. It's a market-beating price, and if we do sell out, which we're heading towards limited stock, the good news is you can buy it elsewhere. The bad news is nowhere near our price.
It's hundreds of pounds more everywhere else that you can get it. At MAXhealth and at Home Right, you're looking at £200 more than our price. It's not like it's £5 or £10 the difference. At Costco, it's almost £180 more than our price. And at DIY.com, it's almost £160 more than the price we've got it for. Remember, the show price is reduced just for the duration of the show. We'll honour it on the +1 channels, but if you've got it in a
If
basket,
there's stock.
yeah, confirm your order and check it out right now. And take advantage of that PayPal if you're paying online, £102.98 if you've got a PayPal account on your first of 3 payments. 155216, you can still add it to your basket. Speaking of adding things to your basket, you have loved our green drop leggings that we've got for you tonight. A twin pack of intelligent leggings.
And by just wearing them, they're intelligent because they're helping you to tone, to actually tighten, to firm your legs, your buttocks, your thighs, really high-waisted as well. And what they actually do, because there's a very clever ingredients in the material, and there's a light compression that actually massages those ingredients into your legs and into your bottom, you'll find it improves your skin's elasticity, which is going to help to tighten the skin. You also may find it reduces, are you ready for this? Cellulite and fatty tissue deposits just by wearing leggings, which is amazing.
It's like we say, it's because it massages the ingredients. You really will feel the difference from wearing these leggings, because if you've got those winter legs that when you take your jeans off or your tights and all that white scaly skins there, the ingredients that are in here, they massage into the legs simply by wearing them. You've got a gorgeous 4-way stretch, real snug fit but real comfortable fit as well.
Yeah, really comfortable. They've got a nice high waist. They don't roll down if you're exercising or bending down to pick the kids up. They're moisture wicking, so they're great in all weathers. If it's a really hot day, they'll keep you cool. But actually, in the winter, they're great to wear under jeans and things because they will keep you warm. Perhaps you work outdoors and things. Honestly, great in that respect as well. They're super lightweight, buttery soft. So you can wear them for exercise, but again, you can wear them under uniforms.
And yeah,
things.
for exercise, they don't gape, they don't roll down, and you've got ankle to thigh pressure designed to help improve blood circulation. Great for travelling in as well. Infused with the most gorgeous ingredients, as we say, cloud-like texture, that 4-way stretch that we talked about, and real all-day comfort. Now, you are going to get 2 pairs for the price you see on screen. 802080 size-wise, this is just a guide for you. If you're an 8 to 10, go small, 12 to 14, medium, 16 to 18, it's large, size 20, it's XL, and size 22, you're going to go double XL. If you're not sure size-wise, though, we always say size down, because you want them to be nice and snug.
Yeah, if you're in between a 10 and a 12, I would go for the 8 to the 10, go for the small. You want them to fit snugly, and remember they've got a 4-way stretch, so they're super comfortable. And for a pair, that price is amazing, so do grab those. They've been really popular. Small and medium, lowest in stock. So if you've got those in a basket, do check them out. But something else which is really a key buzzword, I think, whenever
really
you go
on trend, isn't it?
on any
social media platform,
it always pops up collagen, and you think, oh gosh, that's in injections, that's in skincare.
Well, actually, collagen is in so many different parts of your body. In fact, we can show you the power of collagen, if you like, because you can see here whether it's proteins in the body, whether it's the connective tissue. In the skin, massive, up to 90% of the skin's protein is collagen. This is why it's so important to take a collagen supplement. Now, if you've got all that collagen, you're probably thinking, well, why do I need to add to it?
Yeah, it's virtually the glue that holds your body together. It's in your bones, your ligaments, your muscles, your skin. But as you see from this chart, the bad news is, though you're born full of it, from your early 20s, it starts to deplete. And you start to see that in your skin, the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin, the droopy jowls. But then you feel it in your body. Getting out of bed is an effort, getting out for a low chair, getting up from gardening. And sadly, though the guys and the girls lose collagen, the ladies in their 50s, which is a time when we're going through that change in our life, we really deplete collagen extra fast. And perhaps you've hit that time and you are looking in the mirror thinking, I do look so much older. God, even my underarm skin's sagging. Above my knees isn't so good. That's that depletion of collagen. Perhaps you're feeling old getting out of bed. But it's not just the menopause. There's other factors
there's
as well.
so many different things that add to or contribute to collagen loss. You can see, if you like sunshine, if you like being out in the sun like we do, that adds to the depletion of your collagen. The menopause we just talked about. If you're a smoker, if you have a bad high sugar diet, even things like air pollution, or it can be genetic, it can be hereditary, the reduction in your collagen, it happens naturally. So you need to top up your collagen with a collagen supplement. This is the only clinically proven collagen that we've worked with. It has 2 amazing collagens in there, Luxolite and Verisol B. It's also got other ingredients, things like biotin and zinc. Great vitamins in here as well, vitamin C and D, which work alongside the collagen, and hyaluronic acid in there as well.
And it's those ingredients, so it's a bit like a multivitamin really, alongside those 2 collagens. Now, Verisol B is one of the only clinically proven collagens to give results like we're going to show you, because it really is quite mind-blowing what a difference taking collagen can do to get that balance back in life. So when you lose collagen, your skin goes saggy, you get the droopy jowls, you get the deep lines and wrinkles. Well, we can see here, when this was clinically tested, the improvement to the elasticity of the skin.
A 15% improvement on skin elasticity, and that's on average. It could be that you get a better reduction. And then when it comes to, well, eye wrinkle, a 20.1% reduction of eye wrinkles. These are amazing figures that you see here.
Reduction in eye wrinkles, yes please, 20.1%. It is phenomenal, and that's why so many people are taking a collagen to try and get that balance back. What you're losing in life in collagen, if that's making you look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to take collagen to get that balance? If you were lacking in iron and someone said to you, take an iron capsule, oh gosh, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. If you're thirsty, you'd have a glass of water. So if you're lacking in, and which you are, you're losing collagen, and that's making you look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to try collagen to see the difference collagen can make? And for us, it's when we stop taking it, we really notice the benefits. Because there are so many
There's so many key benefits when it comes to a collagen supplement, as you can see. It could be things like hair and skin and nails, promoting bone and cartilage health as well. We always say individual results will vary, but imagine if you got any of these. Boosting immunity and muscle function. For me, reducing fatigue. That's why we always take it in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, we do advise you to take it. It's great out of the fridge cold, and to take it first thing, because lots of people say it gives me this incredible energy, so a good kickstart to a day.
About that routine, get it into your routine. Multi-order, if you do multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage, and remember, the longer you take it, the better the benefits that you will see. So 234270 is your item number. Please go to the website and check everything out that we have available for you. On the website, you'll see all our live products, shopontv.co.uk. Scroll down when you get to the live show, and you'll see our show special on the treadmill. You'll see the weighted vest, the duo pack of the leggings. There's the collagen we were just talking about. And if you multi-order across the entire show, you will pay only 1 postage. So it's a great time to order whatever you are shopping for. But the treadmill is flying.
Absolutely. Do multi-order as well, your collagen, because the longer you take it, the better the results. Put everything into 1 basket. And what you're doing is investing in yourself, if you're fast enough by the look of it. Because it looks like our treadmill has just gone limited stock. That means we've got 10% of the stock available. We're nearly in that situation where more people are ordering than stock is available.
And we've still got an hour left on our live show. So if you do have this in a basket and you definitely want to get it at home, Hayley always says, if you've put it in your basket, you've taken that first step. It means you want to make a difference.
And it's all about making a difference. It's about making life better, helping to get you fitter, helping you to enjoy life more, because perhaps it gives you your confidence back because you've got a little bit trimmer. Perhaps you're more confident because you're walking stronger, because you can do the stairs, because you're not getting out of breath like you used to. Perhaps you're dreading a holiday because you don't like your arms, you're fed up of that bigger tummy, you're trying to fit back into your summer clothes, but you don't like exercise and you don't want to go to a gym. This is you walking 1 step in front of another in your home. But this is for everybody. If you're into fitness, you can run up to 8 kilometres on here, but this is, for me, so versatile, because you can use this like a cross trainer. You can use this like a rowing machine. And these aren't just wobbly arms. These have got resistance that work those muscles. So all of a sudden, you've got a walking, jogging, running treadmill. There's a cross trainer, which is a rowing machine. And honestly, lean forward, put the speed up. It's like you're walking uphill. And that is so popular at the minute, walking on an incline, on a treadmill. But this gives you that sensation in your home at a market-beating price, a price that is only for the show. If you're watching on +1, I doubt we've got stock. But check, because if we have, we will honour the price. It will go up after the +1 show. However, you are going to kick yourself if you've missed out, because there is good news, you can buy it elsewhere. There is bad news, it's nowhere near our deal. We really have got a market-beating deal. £200 off our regular price, but very much £200 off most prices.
You can see directly with MAXhealth, the price is £499, £200 more than our show special. That's the same at homeright.co.uk. £200 difference, £200 more if you buy it there. At Costco, it's almost £180 more than our show price, and at DIY.com, again, it's £159, nearly £160 more.
And sadly, you're not going to do it then, are you? You've got in a basket right now. You want to make that change. Invest in you. We're meant to move. We're meant to exercise. And even if you only walk on here, go on the internet and put the health benefits of walking. Because if you only walk on here, you can truly walk yourself to a healthier, fitter, happier you. There's something about
it's
exercise.
your mindset, isn't it? Yeah. And
Clears your mind.
you're always like first thing in the morning, if you can get your exercise in,
Yeah.
it changes your entire day.
I get so much in a day done if I've exercised.
And to be honest, even
if
if
I
you
don't exercise, I'm
Yeah.
slow, I'm sluggish, I'm not in the mood.
just
I
jump
can't
on
get
this for
going.
10 minutes, 10
Yeah.
minutes in the morning.
Motivates you,
yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it sets you up for the day, doesn't it? And it doesn't matter what level of fitness you are, whether you're someone like me who knows they need to move more, they need to get their steps in, just so you do keep moving. Because the more you move, the better you're going to keep moving as you age, isn't it? But every age,
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
Well, if I go down to the slowest speed, perhaps you are like my mum in her late 80s, and perhaps you're finding you're shuffling a little bit more. You're starting to trip over your own feet because you're not lifting your feet properly. If I go down to the slowest, I'm not even there yet. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. There we go. Nice and slow. Rehabilitation. Training yourself to lift your feet again. Stability with the handlebars. Perhaps you're doing physio and they're saying, you know, lift your knees. You can do that whilst you're walking. Training yourself to walk stronger. So that's great if this is where you are in life. But then perhaps you're into brisk walking. Get that speed up. It goes up to 8 kilometres per hour. You can run on here, and me running was about 6 kilometres per hour.
Yeah.
Because if I'm honest, I can't run 8 kilometres per hour.
Well, you don't like to run normally. You wouldn't go out running, but on here, because you've got that sprung base, the fact is it's not hard on the impact. It's a nice low impact, even when you're jogging, as you can see there. It's
Got
such a versatile bit of kit. Yeah, it's got a lovely bounce back to
jar
it.
in the floor. Perhaps you do like to run and jog, but actually you don't like the streets anymore. The roads are too busy. The cars
What
are
you
too
said about
crazy.
the potholes.
Potholes are
Pavements
a nightmare.
and roads.
So you can run at home watching the TV, run with the music on, run listening to the radio. Or perhaps you love the gym, but sadly, we're all struggling to pay for things, and perhaps the gym's something you are going to have to finish. 3 payments, and this is your gym at home. And not just the treadmill, your cross trainer, your rowing machine. And if you lean forward, honestly, try it. It's like you're walking uphill. And that is so popular at the minute. Get the speed up and work all the back of the legs and the core.
But we are limited stock now. If you've got it in a basket, check your basket through. Make sure you get this home. We're going to bring Katie back in a moment, who comes from MAXhealth, and she shows us a massive array of products. But again, if you want to get hold of this, we're getting busier and busier, even at this time. We're having our 2 a.m. rush that we often have.
Yeah.
So if you
Phone
are just
lines
joining
have gone
us,
busy again.
yeah, we're going to run you through everything. If you're waiting on the phones, apologies if you are waiting on the phones. The operators will get to you as soon as possible. If you can go to the website, please do. Again, we've just had another surge. There's now more of you trying to order than we have stock remaining.
Now, you might wonder how that works. How can that happen? If you've only got 10 left, how can more people be ordering the 10 that are left? Well, they're hours until you press checkout. So sadly, if we only had 10 left, and we're heading very quickly towards that, but if we only had, say, 10 left, 310 of you can put those 10 in your basket because they are still ours. Nobody's bought them. We used to have a system where if 10 people had got it in a basket, it would say sold out. But the truth is, we hadn't sold out, and some of those people might not order, might not check out. So now the system works that it's only when you press checkout that it becomes yours. And sadly, if 310 of you are ordering 10, if you all checked out, 300 of you would miss out. It'd say sold out, 10 of you would get it. But the truth is, another 10 people might jump on the phones or jump on the website and order it before any of you. It's the first people now to check out. We've got more people trying to order the stock that we've got left. And remember, if you're watching on Plus One, I don't think there's stock, but check. If there is, we'll honour the price. If there is stock left, it goes back up in price after our Plus One show. And it is a brand you know. It's a brand that you will be able to go out and buy after we sell out. But sadly, not at our price. And I keep saying after we'll sell out because I do think we are going to sell out. But even if we don't, it will go back up in price. But we are market beating. So elsewhere, though you can get it, you can't get our deal.
Yeah, you're looking at £200 more. You're looking at £180 more, £160 more. We have got it down to less than 300, £299.99, but only for the duration of the shows, remember. So if you've got it in a basket, check your basket through. If you want to use PayPal, if you're paying on the website, and you've got a PayPal account, £102.98.
That's great, isn't it? That's a bit like splitting up. I pay a gym membership, it's £75 a month. Yeah. But I don't pay it 3 times.
And then it's yours forever.
And that's one of the biggest questions I get at the shows. Can I make payments?
No,
I'm
but you
sorry.
can here.
But if you go and shop, you can. Exactly.
Now, Katie joins us from MAXhealth.
Yeah.
And like she just said, she does all the exhibitions and shows all around the country, this country and other countries.
Other countries,
You're everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
This is a great bit of kit for all and everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, and let me just do a little plug for MAXhealth. We have so many beautiful things that we bring on from MAXhealth. Beautiful family company from Hertfordshire.
Great.
So the products that they bring to you are so well made. Again, you have a family in Hertfordshire that's behind you.
The quality build is something we often don't talk enough about, isn't it?
You know what, I thought about that today and I was like, you know what, I don't talk about my company. It's a really good, I've been with them for almost 10 years.
Brilliant.
Now, you know, and so I can't say enough about the team at MAXhealth.
Great,
so,
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And there's great support there as well, after-sales support, website support as well
100%.
that you'll see.
Yeah.
With the treadmill itself, we should really have a new name for this because it's so much more than a treadmill,
I know,
isn't it?
yes. Why don't we rename it?
Let's come up with something.
Let's call in, folks.
Should we do a competition? Email in. Because it's so much more.
Because it's not just a treadmill, and that's why I think it's like a multifunctional treadmill. Again, MAXhealth is the only company in the UK that has this feature. So we've got a standard treadmill that starts at 0.8 and it goes to 8 kilometers per hour. So if you like to run, you can get, you
proper
can go.
run on, yeah.
But it also has this 30 kg resistance, which
and
is
you can
incredible.
feel that resistance.
Yeah.
They're not wobbly sort of handlebars. They've got a real pull to them, a real strength
30
to them.
kg resistance.
Look at Hayley's arms.
You can feel it. I know, and she is strong like warrior.
She's like a warrior woman, Amazon woman.
Because I can do an
Exactly.
upper body workout and a lower body workout.
Yeah, you're getting it all.
At the same time. I'm just going to show you how to turn it on. So first of all, you have a safety. This is essential for the treadmill to run.
Won't run without it.
Yeah, exactly.
And neither will you.
Exactly.
The keys to an ignition.
Well, it's really funny because we'll go to the shows sometimes and I'll plug it in and be like,
Why is it not?
Oh, the safety. So the safety is safe, kids. And when it stops you, it stops on a dime.
It's a full
stops
stop,
you
isn't
in
it?
your tracks. Yeah. We have got this beautiful little toggle. You get one, you push it forward, and you have 3, 2, 1. And you start really slow. So if you haven't been moving or walking, this is a great place to start. You can really articulate through the feet.
Yeah, through every single movement if you need
exactly.
to.
So if you find you're shuffling at the minute, you're tripping over your own feet.
Yeah.
And I've got to train myself to walk better.
Exactly.
For my mum, who's in her late 80s, it's been really beneficial for her to get, because she won't go out walking on her own. She walks with a stick now.
Of course.
She doesn't feel safe on the pavements or walking out by herself. But she'll walk at home.
Yeah.
She'll leave the handlebars
And
static.
for stability, yeah.
And just walk nice and slow for as far as she can.
Well, that's great. And you know what? With the LCD light, you get a little constant loop of the distance that you've traveled, the time that you've been on, the amount of calories you've burned, and the speed that you're on. So you can have little competitions with yourself.
Yeah,
which
for the
I
whole
love.
family, because it goes right up to 8 kilometres per hour. So if you're really into running, you can truly run on this.
You can get on right into it, yeah. So I'm going to just increase the speed. And again, if you're just starting to use this, be really careful of pressing it forward, because if you push into it, you can be Usain Bolt and go, whoa, what happened, right? So I'm just going to get it up to a nice brisk walk.
So one toggle at a time, it just takes it up gradually.
Yep, exactly. And if you're running on this or jogging, don't try to use the arms. You know, it doesn't work. There's no way. Your feet are going to be going way too fast and you're going to be like, what's happening? So I'm going to get it up just a little bit brisker, and now I've got my arms. So I've got 30 kg resistance, and I'm working like a rowing machine. So you're getting into the biceps, you're getting into the shoulders, you're getting into the back area. So if this is a part of the body that you really want to focus on and train, do it, yeah?
But proper, this is what blew me away, the proper feel of a
It's
proper
crazy.
upper body workout.
Exactly. And then in the meantime, you're getting your low impact or cardio workout in.
Yeah.
So now let's say you want to get into the abdominal area or the back fat, which I hate that. I love that we can say that word.
Yeah.
Why not?
We
right?
say it all, that's half
So
2 in the morning.
This is strength training, this
Strength
is
training.
muscle
Yeah,
mass,
exactly.
this is bone density.
100%.
Resistance training is so important
So
for everybody,
important.
but for women especially.
Yeah, exactly.
And especially as we go through that time in life when our bodies change, and you have to change your exercise, don't you, as you
you've
get
got to
older?
change it up. Maybe you use a resistance band. Maybe you use a light pair of dumbbells. But now you have the opportunity to get your heart rate up and to also work the upper body. I'm cross-training. I'm getting into the back, the obliques, the front wall. And then, don't forget, this is a great way to increase the speed. I'm taking my speed up. Now, my arms lock into place. And now I feel like I'm hiking up a mountain.
Yeah. And this is really popular at the minute.
Yeah.
Walking on an incline on
walking,
a treadmill.
Yeah.
And this makes you feel like you're walking on an incline.
Oh my gosh, and it's right into the glutes, yeah? And guess what, you guys? Summer's coming.
On one day it comes, then it goes, then it comes back again.
This is so true.
Then we have it in the morning.
Then we have it. Storms at night. But it is coming, so we're going to start wearing less.
Yeah.
Okay, so shorts, bikinis.
Shorts will be on, yeah.
Yep, it's arms. So you're going to want to get that body ready. Because you know what? We had Easter chocolate, you know, and now we're going to go on spring. We call it spring break in America, half term.
Right,
so
yeah.
So you're going to be going on little holidays.
Yeah, more bank holidays coming
Bank
up
holidays,
soon. Yeah.
Yep. So there we go. And then before you know it, it's summer. So you've got to be ready, everybody.
And not only
ready
that.
for life, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
We need to move more,
Yeah.
and sadly we don't. Our lives are very static now. Work is sat in an office for a lot of people. Travelling rather than walking to places, we jump in a car,
Yep.
we jump on a train, we jump on a bus. Our hobbies now, there's not many of us that do fitness or play tennis or play football. Some people do.
Yep.
But lots of us, it's watching a screen, it's watching the TV, it's on a tablet, it's on a phone. Our lives have become very static.
Yep.
And that's why as a nation, we've become bigger, we've become slower. We struggle more now with walking places. Perhaps you realise last holiday, you couldn't keep up with the rest of the holiday, you know, people, you know, the family, the kids. You couldn't do the stairs, you got out of breath. You didn't go down to that beautiful beach because you knew if you managed to get down there, you'd never do the steps to get back up. So this is actually allowing you to get that fitness into your everyday. And even if you only walk on here, but remember, you can walk, you can brisk walk, you can jog, you can run up to 8 kilometres per hour, you can use the upper body workout as a cross trainer, as a rowing machine, you can lean forward and it's like you're walking uphill. This is so versatile, and whatever you do, if you only walk, have a look on the internet and just put in the health benefits of walking. What are the health benefits of walking? It's not just about toning those legs. It's not just about you being a stronger walker. Wait till what you see it does in the whole of the body, what it can do to the mind. Perhaps you really suffer with a foggy head. Perhaps there's so much going on and life can be really difficult and you just want to clear your mind. For me, and I'm not promising you this, but if again you look up exercise, for so many people, it really can help clear that mind. Just get you away from the troubles of that day. Clear that head to get you started again. And that's what it does to me. If I don't exercise, I can be really down, really slow, really sluggish. It can be a great way to start any day, to give you that kickstart, to be motivated, to be positive. And then you might find benefits of feeling a little bit trimmer, getting those jeans on, they're a bit looser, feeling your arms aren't quite so wobbly, you're not so embarrassed of your legs. There are so many benefits to exercise, but exercise can be daunting. What we're doing is one step in front of another. Not learning a difficult class, not on a complicated machine. One step in front of another, walking you to a healthier you, jogging yourself to a healthier you, running your health. You know, you really can use this in so many different ways, but remember, for us, a treadmill that's so multitasking because it's got the upper body workout.
Yeah.
You can row. You can cross-train.
It's that full body workout whenever you need it, remember. And because it's in your own home, you will use it. There you can see the variations of speeds. So it works for different levels of fitness, different heights, different weights.
Yeah.
Storage is another thing a lot of
you
people
know,
worry about with a treadmill, isn't it?
Of course, where am I going to put it?
Yeah, because normally they're mahoosive.
Yeah, mahoosive, and you need a room, or you need, I don't know, a separate gym.
Yeah.
Lucky enough, I don't have any of those things. I have a very tiny apartment in New York, and I have a very beautiful apartment in, Basingstoke, but we don't have room for a big treadmill. Now, I'm going to just roll this to where I want to work out. Like, that's incredible. For a treadmill, normally, like I said, you need like a crane or a really big, fun neighbor to help you get it up the stairs or wherever you're going to work out.
So this is really easy to move because you've got wheels down at the front.
Yeah.
All the weight is down there, so you're not really lifting the weight, are
at
you?
all. And it is only 25 kilos, so it's not a heavy
So you
machine.
could move it into the conservatory, watch the garden on a nice day.
100%, yeah.
Pop it in front of the TV, watch the news in the morning, that'll get you walking.
That'll get you crying.
Soaps at night.
Don't watch
and
that.
if you're watching TV, you'll be blown away how far you've walked when the show finishes and you're like, oh, my goodness, I've been on here 10 minutes. That's amazing.
And also your calories, if you add the arms, I mean, you can almost double your calorie burn.
So it gives you an idea of what you've burnt calorie-wise on that readout, doesn't
But
it?
check this out, you guys. It's 13 centimeters. I mean, come on. Most treadmills are so big and bulky, and they're loud, and they're hard to turn on. This is ideal for the domestic use. It stands up on its own. It's 13 centimeters, so it's really, really tiny. And there is 4 stabilizers in each corner, so whatever kind of floors you have, they're going to be protected.
Great.
The one thing I forgot, I should mention, is that about every 100 uses, and the manual tells you this, you want to put a little oil of some kind.
So lubrication.
Some kind of lubrication.
For the belt.
Exactly. And that's just to make sure everything stays lubricated. There we go. Yeah, and so I'm going to roll it again. Rolling is the key.
So easy to move, isn't it? Now, just hearing so many brand new customers tonight, lots of returning customers as well. Everybody's welcome with us here at Shop on TV. The shopping process is really simple, really easy. You just need the item number at the top of the screen, 155216. You can order on the phones, 03333 241 241, but there are queues still on the phone, so apologies if you are waiting on the phones. If you can get to the website, however, you can go straight through, you can add it to your basket, you can confirm your order and get this treadmill on its way, because we do have it on a show special. That means the price you see on screen is reduced just for the duration of the show. We honour that price on our +1 channels if there's any stock left.
Yeah, we doubt very much. Stock has absolutely flown, and we've got more people trying to order than stock we have got available. So if you all checked out, we would sell out. But please, if it is available on the +1 show, order it, check out as soon as you can. Because if we do have stock left, and I keep saying I'm pretty certain we're going to sell out, but if there is stock left, it will go back up to £200. And the sad thing is, you've missed out on an amazing deal from us, but actually it's a market-beating deal. So if you go elsewhere, you will find again, it is £200 more, or £180 more, or the best price we found, £160 more. So our price isn't just a great price to our usual price, it's a great price to everywhere.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Exactly.
If you are shopping around, they're the kind of prices you're going to pay for this machine, if you can find it there, if we've got it in stock. We've got it down to less than 300, remember, and with those PayPal payments, if you pay on the website that we just showed you, and you've got a PayPal account, £102.98, and that includes your postage. 155216, you can still jump the queue and add it to your basket, and that's what lots of you are still doing. If you do have it in baskets, make sure you check those baskets out.
Yeah, more people ordering than stock is available, so please, our system allows you to keep ordering until you check out. So if you all checked out right now, a lot of you, sadly, it will say sold out. It doesn't mean you can't order. It's the first people to order and press that checkout button. The first people to jump on the phones, though we have had a lot of queues on the phones, but they will get to you as soon as they possibly can. And you're investing in you and the family.
Yeah,
because this
that's
is
it.
for I would say all ages virtually. Obviously, if you've got young ones, monitor them on this.
Right.
But this is for, my mum uses it in her late 80s. This is for a brisk jogger.
Yeah.
This is for a true runner. 8 kilometres per hour. I can't run
I
at 8 kilometres
don't
per
want
hour.
to. But also for, you know, little ones that maybe if it's a bad day out, they can't go out and play. So what are they going to do? Sit in front of the TV or on a tablet. Kids love this. They love it, especially maybe if they're playing football. They can get on and they can just
get a bit of training.
Yeah,
in.
get some training in.
At
Why
home.
not? Yeah.
Get that. It's strength training. You've got the upper body workout with the actual handlebars, and they've got a resistance to them. So run on this without the handlebars. Brisk walk on this. Walk on this nice and slowly. Rehabilitate on this. Get your jogging in. Get your fast running in. But do use that upper body when you can, because this is a cross trainer now.
Yeah.
And the resistance is amazing.
This
is a rowing machine. And these aren't just wobbly handles. These are
30
real, true
kg resistance. So, and that is so key, Hayley. You said it earlier. It's so key that we keep our muscles strong. Yeah. We need to do resistance training.
Resistance training, muscle mass,
Muscle
bone
mass,
density.
exactly. Bone density,
A lot
huge.
of people talk about strength training.
Yeah.
So we're doing that with the upper body
100%.
as well as using the bottom body.
Exactly.
Well, that hurt my leg.
I know. You're
You're
going to feel this
abusing
tomorrow.
yourself there. You're like
Hot
you're in
diggity.
panto. It's a panto move there.
I've done so many pantos, and that is.
That is always there, isn't it? And so many people have loved the treadmill. Who've had it in the past. The reviews we've had have been great. Hayley and I have sold treadmills for a number of years and a number of treadmills, but never one with this kind of facilities on it. This many features that you can do so much.
Jogging, running, cross training, rowing.
Yeah.
And this makes you feel like you're walking uphill, so it's like it's got an incline.
Now, I just want to share this with you that we had on a previous show on a treadmill that wasn't as good as this, because it really made a huge difference to this lady. She said the treadmill is fantastic, great value. It's literally changed my life. I'm not over-exaggerating. It truly has changed my life. I'd become lazy and sluggish, eating far too much of the wrong stuff, drinking tea and fizzy drinks. I was indulging in sweets and snacks all day long as I'd been working from home. I had a moment of clarity and realised what a slippery slope I was on when I jumped up to a size 16 and was getting out of breath doing the smallest and simplest of tasks. I saw the treadmill and I thought, what have I got to lose? On the first day, I walked 3,000 steps.
Oh, good for her.
And it was okay.
Yeah.
The next day, I walked 5,000 steps, and then my journey began. I now do 3 walking sessions every day and total 12,000 steps. I have a glass of water before and after each session. No fizzy drinks, no silly snacking now. If I feel sluggish or I need a boost, I jump on the treadmill for 10 minutes. I'm totally energized.
That's so good.
My mindset is better. I'm more focused. I'm more positive. I eat well. I drink well. I feel great. I smile more. And the list goes on. This I put down to the treadmill as it absolutely motivated me to get my body moving. I use it every day and I love it.
That's great.
We had,
Isn't
I mean,
that
that's
lovely?
a great review, but we had a model
Yes.
and we watched her change.
Everything about a change.
She came and modelled one of our very first treadmill shows, didn't she? She bought it after the show because she was so impressed with it. Wasn't as good as this.
Yeah.
Then she started walking every day. And every time she came in to do a show, you noticed she looked trimmer.
Yeah.
Her makeup was, you know, she's changing her makeup.
Yeah, more confidence.
Changed her hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Her clothes changed. And then she started really living life. She started doing dance classes with her husband,
She
which
did,
she would
yeah.
never have done
that's
when we
great.
first met her.
Changed her confidence.
And then
Yeah.
later on, she came in one day and she was like, oh my goodness, we've booked a cruise. And she said, I would never have gone on a cruise because I didn't think I would be able to manage to do the stairs, to get round a cruise ship, to get off a cruise ship, to go and see the... I wouldn't physically have been able to do it. But now I can.
That's amazing.
And she did that just by walking. She didn't jog or run, just by walking.
Wow.
And it walked her into a healthier, fitter, happier, living life more.
That's it.
Enjoying life more.
Yeah.
Exercise is so beneficial.
It's so beneficial for you. And again, I always say, and I know you're like me, do it in the morning. Set yourself up for success, you know. Set yourself up for, even if you're doing 10 minutes. 10 minutes in the afternoon, or when you get home from work. We all have such good intentions. I will take my walk after work. What happens? I come home, I sit on the couch.
It's that old saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Life gets in the way, but if this is in your home, you can jump on it whenever you want, but it's not yours until you check it out. We're super limited in stock. We've got more people trying to order than we have stock remaining. You can still add it to your basket. 155216 is the item number, and this is how to do it.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
So easy to order with us, but you must check your baskets out, because sadly now it won't be quite so easy to order because our stock is super low. More people ordering the few bits of stock we've got left. If you have switched on and you're watching on +1, though it's a show special price, so the price is only for the show, we will honour the price if there is stock. If there is stock and there's stock left, it will go back up £200 after our +1 show. The truth is, we don't think there's going to be stock available. And sadly, I'll say it again, when we sell out, and I do think we are going to sell out, but if we don't, it's all going back up in price. If we sell out, the good news is you can buy it elsewhere. The bad news is nowhere near our price. You have got a market-beating deal on a treadmill. There's a walking treadmill, there's a jogging treadmill, there's a running treadmill, there's a cross trainer, there's a rowing machine. If you lean forward, it's like you're walking uphill on a treadmill. It is so versatile, but sadly our price, you won't find it elsewhere. So we really have got a deal that you can't beat.
So the speeds can go from 0.8 kilometres right up to 8 kilometres per hour. On that readout that you've got on the machine, you've got a speed and a calorie count, you've got the distance and a timer. It stores really easily because the handles fold down flat. But we're still getting busier and busier. So if you want to make sure you get hold of this, do confirm your order and check your basket through. It's as simple as adding that item number to your basket, 155216. It's really simple when you get it home. There's the smallest of builds where you just put this top section of the handle, you just attach that and put the little jacks inside, and then you're ready to go. It's simple to operate. You don't have to bend down. You don't need a remote control. Everything.
Storage as well.
There.
It folds flat, the handlebars fold down. So if you want to put it away at any point, it'll slide under a sofa.
Yeah, storage-wise,
it'll go
it's
under
brilliant.
a bed. You don't need a gym room, you don't need a spare room, you don't need a garage turned into a gym. Lots of us just don't have that space. But that is your walking treadmill, that's your running treadmill, that's your jogging treadmill, that's your brisk walk treadmill, that's your cross trainer, that's your rowing machine.
Where is it?
If you lean forward, it's your walking uphill treadmill. It's under that sofa.
Luxury sofa.
That's a comedy TV
that
sofa.
Needs throwing out, that sofa.
That hardly fit your bum on it, but we could fit this under it.
Yes, it was a very shallow sofa, we can tell you because we sat on it. If you want to get this, now is the time. Remember, you've also got wheels on there so you can move it from room to room. When you do fold it away, as you just saw in those pictures, storage-wise, it's brilliant. But when it comes to the benefits of walking, just pop that in your search engine. What are the benefits of walking?
Yeah, because if you only walk on here, but remember you can jog, you can run, you can cross-train, you can row. But if you only walk, when you look at the benefits, it's not just about your legs.
No.
Look what it says about the inner body, about the heart, about the mind. There was a massive thing just recently. If you managed to walk 3,000 steps a day, how amazing it was for the mind. Now, we can't make claims, but do your own research. For me, my mind is so much clearer if I've exercised. If I feel quite low and I can get quite down, you're tired, life's stressful at the minute. Lots of us going through things that make you feel quite down and low, and you need to get that oomph, that kickstart to a day. If I exercise first thing, that can clear my mind a bit, get rid of that sort of fog, get my mind a bit clearer, to be a bit brighter, to be more with it with the day. I fit so much into a day when I've done a bit of exercise first thing. And you will be the same. Otherwise, I'm slow, I'm sluggish, I'm down. And we only really learnt about the true benefits of just walking during lockdown.
Yeah, we started doing walking workouts, didn't we? Because we couldn't go anywhere. So to be able to do a walking workout and then see the difference, like Hayley said, first thing in the morning, get that workout in. And do you know, in 10 minutes, you can get about 2,000 steps in 10 minutes. So if you do that brisk walk and you do it at a good pace. And on a
treadmill, it makes you do that.
That's the other thing. I mean,
you're not dawdling with the dog.
Yeah,
walking is good, whatever you do. If you're walking at a certain pace, you get those
so much
steps
more
in.
important, isn't it? Because you do get that difference. You start to see that difference from doing those walks. You can still add it to your basket, but don't miss out on this now. We've got more people trying to order than we have stock remaining in the business. It's now 20 people that could miss out here. So if you've got it in a basket and you want it, confirm your order and check it out. Do not miss out on the live show. We've got about 20 minutes remaining, maybe a little bit more. On the +1 channel, we will honour the price if there is any stock. But our advice, if you want to get it, and you always say, if you've taken that first step, if you've put it in your basket, you know you need to make a difference.
I think we all know we're meant to move. I think we all appreciate, now the summer's coming, that we're perhaps struggling after a long winter to walk as far as we used to do the stairs, getting out of breath, worrying about putting summer outfits on, not liking our arms, not liking our legs. What you've got is an opportunity, and if you have put it in your basket, this is how you're thinking, to change things in one of the easiest possible ways. Because we're not asking you to do something crazy and difficult, join a really difficult class, use some really difficult equipment. One step in front of another, at whatever pace is good for you. As slow as 0.8 kilometres, which is super slow if you're rehabilitating, if you're older. As fast as 8 kilometres per hour. Run on this. I can't run at 8 kilometres per hour. I'm a rubbish runner. I'll jog on here. It's got a really nice bounce to it. I don't normally jog because I've not got good knees, but it doesn't jar your legs like it does when you run and pound onto the ground. So much kinder to your joints. But then don't forget, very unique, upper body workout with resistance.
Proper resistance.
Real amazing resistance. This isn't wibbly wobbly handles. These have got great strength. So it's a bit like doing weights. Perhaps you don't like dumbbells. You don't like doing weights, but you don't like your arms. You want to get some tone, some strength in your arms. This is allowing you to do that by cross-training, by then using it not only as a cross-trainer, but using it as a rowing machine. And it works those muscles. And don't forget, and this is huge at the minute, walking on an incline on a treadmill, if you lean forward, put the speed right up, it's like you're walking on an incline, up a hill, working all the buttocks.
So you're working out completely different parts of the body.
The calves.
And you can hear how Hayley's getting breathy. She's getting that proper cardio workout as well. But if you're someone who just needs to get moving again, and you want that security and that stability, you've got that in the handles as well. Take it as slow as you like. Take hold of those handles, and they are really secure. You will feel secure on this machine. So for stability, it's brilliant for the other end of the scale as well.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's for everybody.
My gym now, and I don't get to the gym as often as I'd like, so that's one benefit here. This is in your home. So it takes me 20 minutes to get to my gym. You could have done your workout on here, watching the TV, and I wouldn't even got to the gym door. So that's a great benefit. It's at home, you'll use it. But my gym now caters for the whole family. Lots of kids want to exercise now, are wanting to be a bit fitter, a bit trimmer. And so they do lots of children's classes. So this is for, and obviously if they're young children, monitor them on
Always
this.
under supervision.
Perhaps
yeah.
you've got teenagers that are playing football, they want to get a little bit fitter, they want to get a little bit stronger, for them. Perhaps you've got an elderly relative who's starting to walk really slow, tripping over their feet because they're not lifting their feet properly. My mum, 88 this year, doesn't use the handlebars only statically, walks nice and slow, for as far as she can go. She's not walking for miles, she does what she can a few times a day, helping her to get that confidence back in her legs. She's not going to walk the streets, she doesn't feel safe on her own, she doesn't feel the pavements are uneven, she walks with a stick. So allowing you to walk at home and get that, perhaps you're doing physio, do it nice and it goes slower than this, still at a higher speed. But then you can brisk walk on this, you can jog on this, you can run, and I'm running there probably about 6 kilometres an hour. It goes up to 8.
Yeah, the versatility speed-wise is brilliant. So from 0.8 kilometres, which means you can articulate everything, you can work through every joint, right up to 8 kilometres. We're not even seeing that top speed on the screen right now. This is why the whole family can use it. Weight-wise, it's really substantial as well, 120 kilos, 18.9 stone. Most domestic pieces of gym equipment cut out around about 15
they
stone.
Are. Because some machines you can't get on.
Yeah, I can't, no, because I'm over the weight limit.
Because of your height, you're over the weight limit.
Nice recovery there.
Absolutely.
Because of my height.
Absolutely.
That's why.
Because you're so tall, Sean.
Thank you, darling.
And full of personality.
I've got a lovely
You're too heavy
personality.
for the machines, but not this one. So remember, walking, jogging, running up to 8 kilometres. You've got the timer, the calorie count, and it's going to help you burn more calories because you're using the upper body. You've got the upright handles that actually have got resistance on them, a bit like you using weights. Perhaps you hate dumbbells, but have a look at resistance training. So amazing for muscle mass, bone density, strength training, which is so popular. For ladies, so important, for the guys as well. It's very compact, it does store away, the handlebars go down, it'll go under the bed, it'll go under the sofa, and like Sean was saying, takes a really good weight. It is so versatile, but what we haven't got now is much stock. We are what we call over-allocating. So more people are trying to order the bit of stock, and it is a bit of stock. We're talking double figures. Now, even if these don't sell out, and I've been saying all night I really do think it's going to sell out, and I really still do think it's going to sell out, but if they don't sell out, if you're watching +1 and there's some stock there, put it in your basket and check it out. Because the truth is, if there is any stock left, it goes back up to £200. So you've missed out on an amazing deal. There isn't just an amazing deal with us here on Shop on TV. MAXhealth you can buy elsewhere. So I'm not saying that when we sell out, and if we sell out, you won't be able to get it. But I am saying you won't be able to get it at our price. Because elsewhere, you are still paying 200, 180, our best price we found, £160 more than our deal today.
And this is why hundreds of you have gone for it in this show alone. Please, if you still want to get hold of it, we don't want you to miss out. Congratulations if you've already checked through, but if you've got it in a basket, confirm your order and check it out. If you've
Loads
just joined
of new
us,
customers today.
if
This has been
you've
lovely.
just joined us, we are going to run you through all the features once again, but our advice would be add it to your basket and check it through now. We'll get Katie to run you through the whole process of what we've got.
Yeah.
Because we've still got time. We've got about about 18 minutes remaining on the live show.
So we need to talk quickly, but I want to say one thing. I put
Just
things,
one?
No, I know, right?
No
First
chance.
of all, great recovery on the whole weight thing. I was in the corner going, that's hilarious.
Full of
because of your height
Carries
and your
it well,
personality.
so well.
Hey, what was I going to say? Oh, now I forgot what I was
Oh
going to say.
no! I want to say one thing. You said.
I want to say one
Has it
thing,
gone?
and
It's
it's gone
It's
out of my
floated
head.
away.
So anyway, let's
Say
start
lots of things instead.
I'll
It's
just
because
say
you haven't
lots of
been
things.
walking. It's very good for the mind. Walk for a minute, it might come back.
It'll come
Oh,
back.
that's
Yeah.
I love that idea. Okay, let's go. So, starting at the very beginning, which is a very good place to start. Basically, when you get this at home, it couldn't be easier to assemble, and that's always my fear because I think I'm going to put things on wonky and backwards. So you have 2 little jacks inside that you click together, and that will assemble the electrics. Then you've got 2 screws that you have to screw in, and you get an Allen key, and you get a great manual with it.
Great.
Okay. So you have a safety. Now the safety is merely a magnet, okay? So if you have anybody that you want to not use it, put this in the adult drawer because it won't run without it, all right? The toggle is how you start it. Now again, moving it forward, so away from yourself, is how you're gonna start it and increase the speed, okay? Be careful with this at first because if you've not used this before, it's very sensitive and you can be Usain Bolt and running like you're
So
running
don't just
with the
push it
Olympics.
forward and hold
No,
it forward because
that's
it'll just
it.
keep increasing.
Yeah, I think,
Do it
Shirley, you
one
hit
at a
it
time.
you hit it on the nose because a lot of people will push on it.
Yeah.
No, that's an N-O. So you click it forward at first, bring it to the speed. You always get a 3, 2, 1. And then you just click to the desired speed. If you know you want to get up to a 3, 3.5, go ahead and press into it. That's absolutely fine. Brisk walk is going to be between 3.5 and a 4. That's what most of us are going to use when we're actually using the bars. I wouldn't use the 30 kg of resistance if you're running or jogging because it would
just
be
leave
way
them and
too
run
out of
through it.
sync.
Yeah.
And everyone always like, I don't feel like my arms are keeping up with my feet. Well, they're probably not because you don't normally walk with 30 kg.
Well, a lot of time, if you run as well, would you free run with your arms?
Just free
Yeah,
run
yeah.
or hang on for
Or
stability.
if you want stability,
yeah,
yeah, you've got
exactly.
the option,
Just
haven't
run like you normally would.
Yeah.
Okay, it also makes you run upright or walk upright. So, and that's the
Yeah,
way we're
the
supposed
alignment.
to, that's the way we're supposed to actually walk and run. If you were to film yourself on a regular treadmill, you'd be surprised how much of it you don't use, okay?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
lots of them are huge, aren't
Huge,
they?
yeah. And guess what? They're loud and they're noisy and they're energy consuming.
complicated.
And I don't know how to turn them on or turn them
All
off.
those buttons.
Yeah, so there we go. So I've got my toggle. I'm pressing it forward. Now I'm going to start to use the arms for resistance. This is where it's a game changer. So now I'm getting into biceps like a rowing machine. Biceps, graze the elbows into the rib cage, triceps, shoulders, lats. Now if I want to do a little cross training, like you said earlier, these are the most popular machines at the gym.
Yeah.
And now you've got them all in
So
one.
we've got our
one,
treadmill,
yeah.
our cross trainer.
The cross train is so popular because you're getting into the arm muscles that I spoke about, the triceps, the shoulders, the biceps, but you're also getting into the abs. So we're now moving into the lower part of the torso. So the abs, the obliques, the back fat, which is horrible. And now you're really getting into, I remember the first show I did an exhibition. It was like a 5-day exhibition. I couldn't move. I was like, why are my abs so sore? Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. So then you also have the option of leaning your whole body weight into the arms. And I think this feels like you're riding a bike or walking up a steep hill.
And that's really popular at the minute. They're
Yeah.
saying, walking on an incline on a treadmill. This gives you that sensation that you're walking uphill.
Yeah.
I can really feel that on my buttocks, the back of my legs, my calves.
Yep, exactly.
And definitely my core.
Oh my gosh, definitely. So you're thinking, well, how am I going to move this? It's still quite big. Actually, it's only 1.2 meters. Okay, so it's really very compact.
But it still enables me to really stride out.
Yeah, and
as
that's
well.
what I love it when you get on because a lot of people think I'm going to fall off the back. No, because you're actually having to run anatomically correct for your
Yeah,
body.
you're in the space.
There was a runner, a sprinter, and I think he was Canadian or American, Ben Johnson.
Oh, yeah,
And he won the 100 meters.
Yeah,
and he
super
ran like
speedy
this.
runner, yeah.
And it was like, oh my gosh, he's running so weird.
Yeah.
But that's the way. Hey, that's where we're supposed
He
to
was
run.
fast.
He was fast,
He
man.
was very fast.
So how am I going to store this? I think this is, for me, the winner. The arms just fold right down flat. And now you can lift from the side. There's little grooves for your hands to fit in. It's only 25 kg. So it's really not heavy
And when
at
you
all.
do lift it, I love the fact that most of the weight's down in the base, so it's not
Yeah.
like you're lifting that 25, is it?
Yeah, exactly. So you have wheels, so you can move it wherever you want to work out. That's another thing I love. If my equipment isn't in a place at home where I want to work out, I'm not going to go there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's up. There's 4 stabilizers, so your carpets and floors are protected, which I love. If you have neighbors downstairs, nobody's going to hear you. They're just going to be like, oh, Katie's on that machine again. There's no vibrating. And then look at from the side.
Profile-wise.
Super slim, isn't
That's
it?
what I can't get over, because the quality of the build.
Yeah, exactly.
When you look at that profile,
It's crazy.
it's really well made, isn't
I
it?
know, and I say this all the time, but we did on one of our first live shows. I was like, this is like an ironing board. Actually, an ironing board is more bulky, and someone
Well,
from the
that ironing
side,
board here was
appeared.
taller.
it came and it appeared
was
out of nowhere,
wider.
and it was way wider.
That would go between perhaps a wardrobe
Yeah.
and some chest of drawers, you know, that gap, you could slide it in. Or because the handlebars go down, it'll go under a sofa.
Yeah.
It'll go under a bed. So if you do need to put it away, you can.
Sure. Or if you have a door that you always have open. I have one
Have
of
it
those
behind
doors.
there, yeah.
Have it behind the door, and it stands upright on its own. That's
Great.
the other thing that I love. So compact. The thing, and it mentions this in the manual as well, about every 100-ish uses. You just want to put a little bit of lubricant of some
Right.
kind. That's the only kind of maintenance you need to
That's
do
it.
on it, and
Just
that's
to keep the
it.
belt smooth.
Yeah,
So
just to
that's
keep
the
the belt-
maintenance for your treadmill. Your treadmill is the maintenance for you.
Well,
That's your
exactly.
WD-40. That's
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
juice
Payback.
in your joints.
Exactly.
Because by moving, our bodies are meant to move. It is allowing you to get those joints moving properly. It's allowing you to do what our bodies are meant to do, but sadly, because our lives are so still now,
Yeah.
we do a lot of sitting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we have to. We drive to work, or we sit on a train, or we sit on a bus. We sit at a desk.
We sit at a desk.
A lot of people work from home now, so you don't even walk around the office.
No, exactly.
And that has made us a bigger nation.
Yep.
And perhaps you're at home knowing that you have gained weight, you are slower, you get out of breath
Yep.
easier. We're meant to move.
We're meant to
aren't we?
move. And on that point, I have so many of my clients that work from home and have standing desks, and so they're always measuring, you know, the width of it.
Oh, to see it'll
And
go
they put their
underneath.
standing desk right up to it. Before you know it, and it's so quiet, I'm pretending to type. That's what I'm doing here.
She's an actor.
I'm an actress. And then you can have a Teams call because it's so quiet. It's crazy. So you could be on a Teams call, but you're constantly moving, which is the key.
Or you
Yeah.
could have a little one, perhaps you've recently had a baby and you're really struggling with getting yourself back to how you're comfortable, how you're happy. Can't leave the little one on their own, perhaps can't afford the gym at the moment. Your little one could be sleeping. It's not going to wake them
2
up.
machines on.
So quiet.
So quiet.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
And
really
your little one
crazy.
could be right there.
Yeah.
So you're right
Fast
there
asleep,
with
yeah.
them. And you're exercising.
And you're exercising.
And not just walking or jogging or running, cross-training,
3 in 1.
rowing, walking uphill. It's so versatile.
I like to multitask. I like to get in, I like to get out. It's done, boom. This is the answer for someone
Yeah, you're
like
getting
me.
it all done at once.
All
aren't
at
you?
once, yeah. I'm not the kind of person that goes to the gym and does a leg day or an arm day or a cardio day.
You want it all.
I want to get it done quick, and this is the answer right here.
I love the versatility speed-wise as well. From 0.8 kilometres right up to 8 kilometres per hour. You can change that really easily with that toggle. The red cord, again, to reiterate, that's your safety cord. If that magnet is detached, it won't work, so that's great if you don't want anyone on the treadmill. You can just put that away, but that's an emergency stop for you as well. But to have those 3 different speeds that you see there, doesn't even cover half of it, does
Yeah.
it?
No, well, I'm only running there at 6 kilometres. I'm not a great runner, so I didn't run full pelt at 8 kilometres per hour. You can walk truly slowly, rehabilitating at 0.8 kilometres, right up to 8 kilometres, and it goes up 0.1 kilometre to the speed that's right for you. Use the upper body workout, use it as a cross trainer, use it as a rowing machine. Use it, lean forward, do try this.
That's great.
Because walking on an incline on treadmills at the minute is so popular, it makes you feel like you're walking up a hill. It's quite clever. And I know we're all changing, and I think for a lot, obviously girls and guys, we all need resistance training. It's all about muscle mass, bone density, strength training. But for women, I think we go through a time in life where all of a sudden, perhaps you do exercise a lot, but it's not actually doing what you want it to do anymore. We need to change our exercise.
We need to change it up.
And because this is versatile, it allows you to do that.
Exactly. You can target wear on your own body.
I mean, it's for everybody.
It's for everybody, yeah. But let's say you want to get your cardio up, you want to lose some weight, you want to burn some calories. Great. That's a done deal with the treadmill. But now you want to really work the arms. Now you can actually pick what part of the body you want to get in and train on your own body, and that's the key. And I love this, I love this feature. You're getting, if you want to get in and get those glutes toned and the hamstrings and the calves, this is a great way to do it.
And you're really able to focus on areas that you wouldn't be able to focus on a regular treadmill.
Exactly.
Because of the way the arms work alongside the walking plate.
Yep, correct.
So it's not just the legs, it's not just the lower body, it's the upper body, it's back fat, it's bingo wings, it's the core, it's the heart. If you only walk on here, go on the internet and put what are the health benefits of walking. The health benefits of walking will blow your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish we could have a full page to show you exactly what it says.
We wouldn't fit it on one page.
We wouldn't, no.
Just recently, they did a big thing, it was in the papers. If you manage to walk 3,000 steps a day, not only the health benefits to the body, inside and out, to your mind.
The mind, yeah.
There's so many things that are so important. You're meant to move. Your body is meant to exercise.
Right.
When we were developed, when we were created, there were no cars or buses. Nobody sat at a desk.
No.
We used our bodies, and that's why we're a bigger nation.
Everything was physical, wasn't
Exactly.
Because we've slowed down, we do a lot of sitting. Now, please, stock-wise, we're super limited stock. We've got a lot more people now ordering than the stock we have available. So if you all checked out right now and nobody else ordered, lots of you will say sold out. But actually, other people can still order, so you might all miss out. If it's in a basket, you're thinking of investing in yourself. You're thinking of being a healthier you this year, getting fitter this year, perhaps clearing that head a bit. For me, exercise is so good for me mentally, and I'm not making any claims or any promises, but again, do your own research. There's a reason people like to exercise. Happy endorphins. Just see what that's about. That is your body actually giving you oomph, your body congratulating you on moving, making you feel good, and that is a great feeling. Lots of us don't feel so good about ourselves, but for me, if I exercise, I feel so much better, kickstart for the day, fit so many more things into the day. But we haven't all got time to go to a gym, we're not all comfortable at a gym. Lots of us don't like going out running. Lots of us are short of money now. Perhaps the gym you've had to knock on the head because you can't afford it anymore. This is 3 payments for you to have a cross trainer, a rowing machine, a walking treadmill, a brisk walking treadmill, a jogging treadmill, a running treadmill, and if you lean forward, it's like it's on an incline, all in one machine. Our price is market beating, but if you are watching on +1, I'm doubting now we've got stock, but check. If it's there, we'll honour that price. If you're watching on +1 and it's coming towards the end of the show, it's about to go back up in price. It will go back up £200, and then you'll kick yourself, because MAXhealth you can buy elsewhere. I'm not going to say you can't buy it anywhere else, but the fact is, it's not our show price.
No, at MAXhealth directly, right now you can get it for £499. That's £200 more than our show special. Same at Home Right, £200 more than our show special price. At Costco, well, £180 more, just shy of a couple of pennies. And at DIY.com, you can see it's almost £160 more than our show special price. If you've got it in a basket, you want to make sure you get hold of it. Do confirm your orders and check your basket out. It comes down to £102.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you use PayPal and you're paying online. And you can still jump the queue and add it to your basket. 155216. Now is the time to check it.
And that's 3 payments and it's yours. Yep. I still pay, and I keep promising you I'm going to leave the gym because I just don't get. I pay £75 every month of every year, And sometimes I don't go to the gym in a whole month. Perhaps I only go once. This is 3 payments. It's yours for every month of every year. And it's yours for you to use. Takes me 20 minutes to get to the gym.
Yeah.
You've exercised at home before I even get to the gym door with my bag.
Do you know what? It's a lovely donation that you're making
She's
to
so
the
kind,
gym. You're
isn't
so
she?
kind.
I am
I'm
very
sure they bought a lot of equipment on your money.
Let's just show you one last time how to get it on the website, shopontv.co.uk. When you go to the website, click on the live on air button that you see there. Scroll down. It's the first item on the live show. You can multi-order, add to your basket or buy now. You can register if you're a new customer. You can sign in if you've shopped with us before. But take advantage on show specials while we've got these prices to get hold of a great deal of a machine that does so much. And it really does so much,
It
Katie.
really does. And I remember what I was going to say.
Quick!
Yeah.
Yay, told you.
I know. Yeah,
Cleared your head.
exactly. I put so many things in baskets, you have no idea. How many of those things do I go back to? Well, quite a few, actually. I'm a good shopper. But I do the same thing. I put things in baskets, and then but this is where you cannot do that. You put something in a basket because you've decided, I need this. In 2 minutes, this is going to go back to the regular price, which is £200 more normally.
That's it. If you're watching on +1, we will honour that price, but right after that show, you will find it will go back up £200. I don't think, though, there's going to be stock available because we're hearing we've got a lot more people ordering than the stock we've got.
And
there.
still got more people joining us, still got more people adding it into your basket. You can still do that. You can still jump the queue. 155216, add it to your basket, but check it through and be quick because we're over 40 people who are going to miss out now if you all check those baskets
Missing out not only on the machine that is your walking, running, jogging, brisk walking, treadmill, cross trainer, rowing machine,
So much.
walking uphill, but missing out on investing in you.
That's right.
A happier you, a healthier you, a fitter you, more confident you. There's so many benefits.
There's so many benefits. And again, like I said, if you've got it in a basket, don't be me.
Check it out,
Check
otherwise
it
you're going
out.
to miss out. Good
Exactly.
luck. We'll see you
Good
later.
night.